don't know if you can hear me or not. Start the pregame audio, the intro music, and we'll just go and hopefully we're going over the air.
It begins in earnest tonight for our Prattville Lions as they put on their full armor in an attempt to stand firm against the schemes of the Devils. Good evening, Lion Nation, and welcome into Stanley Jensen Stadium for another night of Prattville Lions football as we prepare to kick off regional play hosting the Central Phoenix City Red Devils. I'm Will Barrett along with our excellent broadcast team. The Mills are at Master Control along with Michael and Cameron. We got our Steak and Shake Southern reporter Donnie Burnett prowling the superheated sidelines tonight. And as always, we have Good Housekeeping Magazine's Man of the Year, Mr. Chip Powell. Chip, no love lost between these two teams, and it's been rather lopsided towards Central for the past 2 years, but the Prattville Lions are looking to reverse that trend tonight.
No doubt about that, Bill. This is almost a family reunion with Coach Dubose on the other sidelines, along with Hayden Stockton, who had coached here at Prattville, and Justin Albert and Hunter Powell, who both played here at Prattville, are now coaching over there. They know as much about Prattville here as anybody. That staff over there probably has coached more at Prattville or played more at Prattville than our current Prattville staff has, almost. But yeah, you're talking about one of the most talented teams in the state of Alabama here. They've only played one game in state. They played a really good team out of Atlanta early in the year. I had an opportunity to go see that, and they blew that team from Georgia out. And then they played Meridian in Phoenix City and blew them out. And then last week they had Smith Station, who we know is not a very good team.
Dear God, thank you for this day you've provided for each of us. Thank you for each person here tonight and the unison of our community, as well as the pride and support we all bring to this team. Lord, right now I ask you for safety for each person present and that you guide each action made tonight, whether it be on or off the field. Please give each player a clear mind so that they may perform to the best of their ability. Thank you for this fellowship opportunity. I humbly ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Now please remain standing and join us in honoring our country as the flag of Prattville plays God Bless America. Continue to remain standing for the playing of our national anthem as our colors are presented by the Prattville High School Junior ROTC.
marching band getting us ready for action tonight. Let's take it down to our Steak and Shake sideline reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett, standing by.
How we doing up there tonight?
Yeah,
Nice and cool.
It's warm, I tell you, warmer than
Hey,
usual.
you know what? We'll talk about that in a few minutes. I got some special guests down here going to give us a few quick words tonight.
Yes, sir.
Just tell everybody what we have for supper tonight.
Steak and Shake. As always, we have 4 prime burgers, 2 Friscos, 2 originals, and we also have 6 double cheeseburgers with our thin and crispy fries.
Oh, man.
And let me tell you, the Frisco steak burger is unbelievable.
Yeah, how many did you eat?
Just one.
Okay. All right.
They're worth the price of admission, I'll tell you what.
Hey, I want to go ahead and, last time we talked, I complained about being wet the whole time. Guess what?
Gonna get it again.
I'm still wet. I am soaking wet. Holy smokes.
What are we looking at down there?
What are we looking at right
On
now?
the field. Yes.
Right now, it is 91 degrees. Feels like 102. And guys, it's 6:52 in the evening.
Yes.
Winds are, it says out of the northwest at 3 miles an hour. I don't believe it. Those little ribbons are not moving on the top of the goalpost. So field conditions, they're dry.
Yeah.
For right now.
It's a nice night to catch a cramp. You know it?
Yeah.
But anyway, I was down on the field a little earlier and about an hour ago, and I stayed out there about 5 minutes and came right up here.
Yeah, it was really nice up there. I stayed up there as long as I could, and then Milzer said you got to go. Hey, let's talk about Phoenix City for a second, can we?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Did you see any athletes down there?
I really didn't see a lot of athletes, and I didn't see any big kids either. Holy smokes.
57. Let me read. 50. I guessed he was 6'6", 295, and he's their starting right tackle. What do they say about 57?
They say he's
6'5", 305. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was off.
He's the little offensive lineman, isn't he?
Yeah.
Young Joshua Jones.
He's
Good.
he's just a junior.
Hey. Well, but
That's
you know,
gonna be, that's going to be tough for him tonight in this heat.
it's
Yeah.
going to be tough. Big boys have trouble in the heat.
Listen, there's no doubt our defense can hang with these guys. You know, one thing that Central has, it reminds us of the last state championship team we had when we had those 2 quarterback system.
Whitlow,
Justin Thomas and Whitlow.
Jalen.
Yeah, those 2 guys. Central's got the same situation. Their starting quarterback, Peter Parrish. You've called his name before.
Yes.
He is
Peter Parrish.
committed to LSU as an athlete, but I'm telling you, their best quarterback's number 2. The second string.
Hold that thought for a second. We're going to take a 2-minute break and pay some bills and come back for the kickoff of tonight's game between Prattville and Central Phoenix City when Lions football continues.
You need a truck. You got to have a truck. Well, the best selection of previously owned trucks and SUVs is at Auto X of Prattville on South Memorial Drive. At Auto X of Prattville, they have Ford F-150, Chevrolet Silverados. They've got a great selection of Ram Tough trucks, great selection of Jeep Wranglers, and the best selection of SUVs in Central Alabama. Visit their webpage at AutoXofPrattville.com. Visit their Facebook page or give them a call, 866-912-8405. Auto X of Prattville. They got trucks.
Hey, I'm Shane Spiller with Spiller Furniture and Mattress. We're a proud supporter of Prattville Lions football and glad to be part of the broadcast. We're located right in downtown Prattville, been here for 35 years. Right here in downtown Prattville, we have 12,000 square feet of great merchandise to help you be comfortable at the big game. Right here at Spiller Furniture and Mattress, we specialize in big selection, friendly service, and credit. So come see us in downtown Prattville at Spiller Furniture and Mattress, where we're proud to support Prattville Lions football. Go Lions.
This is the brand new, totally redesigned 2019 Ram 1500. Beautiful new truck, rides like a dream. I have Laramies, I have Bighorns, I have Limiteds. Most have the Hemi V8s, 395 horsepower. Super nice vehicles. Come see Bobby Lowe here at Brubaker Prattville.
Hey folks, Brent Stevens, General Manager. It's always a better buy at Brubaker. Come see us today or visit us online at brubakerprattville.com.
That would be number 10, Jacob Howard. Number 54, Brett Cook. Number 52, Rodney Thompson. And number 5, quarterback Trey Edwards.
4 pretty good guys for the Lions, especially, you know, we didn't get a chance to really talk 2 weeks ago. How many tackles did Jacob Howard end up with?
19 tackles. If you count the one on special teams, 20.
Yeah. Well, let's count that one.
Let's count it.
And there's our, I think Donna's got a good view of the banner. What do you say?
I think it's not bad, but we're getting his mic situation settled right now. Watch the Lions win tonight on the
8/7 Central. See there?
At 8.
Sweet.
At 8. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Because they're on fast time, Eastern time over there.
Yeah.
And then the Red Devils have a black banner. It says something, and they got a little fire extinguishers. That's cute. And here they come through their banner, Central and out onto the field with their road whites, black pants, red sleeves, and black helmets. Threw some fire extinguishers there.
I like the smoke.
Let's see if we can get the captains for the Central.
Number 4.
That is Jackson Meeks.
Number 16.
That would be, we don't have a 16.
All right, well, I got one.
Check your full roster down there.
Nope.
16, 26, and 93.
All right, guys, you guys going to be our captain for the night. Let's have a good ball game. Let's show good sportsmanship. While you are the visiting team, you're going to call the coin toss. It's the coin we're going to be flipping. That's tails. That is head. I'm going to toss it. If I drop it, we'll flip it again. What you call it? Tails, he called. And it is tails. All right, you got one to toss, and you want the first and second half. Is that correct?
All right, Central has won the toss and have elected to defer till the second half.
Prattville will get the ball first, drive it down and put it in the end zone and take a quick lead, most likely here.
I like it.
You know, of the matchup, supposedly the biggest mismatch tonight is that defensive line for Central against Prattville's young and inexperienced offensive line, but their defensive line for Central, big, fast, something that they've take a lot of pride in their defensive line and linebackers. But that's going to be the big challenge tonight. Can that offensive line get some kind of push, open up some holes for that running game, and hopefully will open up the air game for Trey and Malik Smith.
Well, let's hope so, as the captains have retreated to the sideline and we're ready to get this thing underway. The Lions will be receiving the opening kick. They'll be going from kicking. The Red Devils will be kicking from our left to our right for you folks listening at home on Dixie Country 100.1. We're glad you hung with us. I know we've had some technical issues, but we're glad you stayed with us. You're watching the live YouTube feed on Prattville Live YouTube channel, high definition YouTube channel, completely free of charge, thanks to our great sponsors that we'll talk about later in the program.
And, you know, we talked about the biggest advantage that Central have. The biggest advantage the Lions may have tonight is Ty Perine in this kicking game. If Ty Perine can have a big game and our return teams can get some, get good field position, like starting right here, it can be huge for us. We're going to have some big breaks to be able to hang with this program. Central is, in the last 3 years, has been one of the top 4 teams in the state. Haven't been able to get past the semifinals through McGill. McGill's been in the finals the last 3 years, won one of them.
Right.
But Central has never gotten past McGill-Tulane. Last year they went into overtime and lost in a heartbreaker. But that's the kind of talent this team has here at Central. Good crowd tonight on both sides.
Yep. Full stadium tonight, folks. Full stadium on both sides, and it's still arriving.
Yep.
And as hot as it is tonight, I hope the water in the concession stand has been bulked up. They're going to be selling a lot of it. As Malik Smith and Brandon Butts are deep, set to receive the opening kick. Phoenix City will break their huddle and kick momentarily. But while we do, tell us about, we'll talk about in a minute, about the kickoff right now.
Yeah, I got to tell you how we got here tonight.
That's
You
what I was
saw
going
it.
to ask you.
Yeah.
I saw the ride from Brubaker.
2019 Ram Laramie package. We got a little time because Coach Ross is out on the middle of the field. The coaches are all out in the middle of the field. But anyway, yeah, you saw it. You had a chance to look into it. 12-inch screen, Caleb.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Caleb.
We have a representative from the AHSAA out here as well.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to meet him, and he said he was going to do this before the game started.
What seems to be going on, Donnie?
I have no idea. I don't know, but Coach Ross has talked to him. He's gone over talked to Coach Dubose, and now we're back talking again. So I'm not sure what's going on. I know a little guy that does, but maybe he can let me know.
But no, we had every week from Brubaker we get a different truck. Last 2 weeks ago we had the Rebel, the off-road package. We got the Laramie package tonight, which is leather. Oh, that's what we're waiting on. We don't have a game clock referee.
No game clock referee on the game of the week here in Alabama high school football. We do not have a game clock referee. Well, that's interesting. So we're in an official delay.
Yeah.
We do not have a certified electric clock operator.
Yeah.
So.
Well, look, guys, I may have to leave the broadcast and do that.
I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out in a minute.
Yeah. Does that mean that somebody just went, hey, you know what? It's a good show coming on tonight I want to watch.
No.
So, I'm not going to the game tonight.
They can keep their $60. I'm not going.
Yeah. I think what it means is this association is not from around here, and the local association we've contracted with them, and I don't know what's happened.
Well, it looks like we may have a kickoff about to happen.
Looks like we might actually kick this one off. It's going to be interesting to see. Boy.
And as we got a little interrupted about the game clock official and everything, we said if there's one advantage Prattville may have tonight, maybe in the kicking game. That means Ty Piron's got to have a great game tonight. He had a great game 2 weeks ago in the mud and rain. Tonight is nice and dry and warm. Hopefully he'll be able to have that same type game tonight with some deep punts, deep kickoffs, and when you're playing against a team like this that's got athletes like Central, you want to get that ball in the end zone, get it away from their playmakers.
Well, there's no doubt about it, Chip. We got a guy that can put it there every time, like you said. As officials have blown the whistle, I think we're about to get this game underway, and I believe you are correct. We're about to get it going right now. Central will be kicking from our, like we said before, our right to our left for you everybody listening at home. Just a little bit, 5 minutes late, but getting it on the way nonetheless. Capacity crowd on hand to witness this game, and we are underway. As the kick goes to Butts at the 5-yard line, fielded there, brought it out to the 15, 20, 25, and hit and drop right there at the 25-yard line is Brandon Butts. First and 10 Lions from their own 25 to begin the game.
Well, they're going to be facing a big, big defensive line in front of them. We'll try to get those heights and weights in for you, I see.
99, 95, and 93, or 97.
Yeah, 97 is listed at 6'2", 245. He's a senior at defensive end. That's a nice size
Shotgun snap for Edwards, and give on first down to the number 13, the running back. That's got the wrong number there.
Pick up that number. That is 13.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, 13 at running back.
Will Trawick.
Different 13.
That's the only 13 we got.
All right, then it's not Will Trawick.
We might need you to find out who that is.
Second down and 10, no gain on the play, regardless of who's carrying it. Edwards, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 bunch to the near side. Now sends one in motion. Give on the end around, trying to get to the outside. Malik Smith, the 20 to the 25, maybe to the 24, actually loses a yard. trying to get to the sideline, and just a great pursuit by number 4, Xavier Billingsley.
Yeah, 13 is Keyshawn McGee.
Keyshawn McGee, okay.
Well, that's where you see the speed of Central. Malik Smith, one of the fastest players Prattville's got, and he just got run down. I mean, just excellent speed across that whole defensive line and secondary.
The loss is 2, 3rd and 12, Lions at the 23-yard line. Just underway here in Stanley Jensen. 10:50 to play opening quarter, no score. Edwards drops the pass, steps out of some pressure, still looking downfield, looking now firing deep. He's looking for number 17, that is Garland. He's incomplete. Makes the catch out of bounds at the Central 47-yard line, 42-yard line. Incomplete it goes.
Good Jalen
McCary.
He went up and got it. He was just about 2 yards out of bounds, but that tells you that we may have to just throw it up to him and see if he can make a play. He's the guy. He's the basketball guy, didn't he?
Well, there's 2 of them. Jalen McCary, 17, and Jordan Garland, 18, are 2. And of course, Taylor Thompson, our big, tall receivers out there. Ryan heels down at his own 10-yard line, set to punt this one away. The Phoenix City return man back at his own 35-yard line, respecting the leg of Ty Ryan. Snap and punt is away, and it is a high, spiraling, fair catch made at the 44-yard line of Central. And that's where they'll have it. Catch made by number 2, Damon Jones, cornerback, also the punt returner. And the Red Devils go to work at their own 42-yard line.
And, you know, somebody we hadn't talked about tonight, Monte Spivey, the tailback for Central, will be the best running back we've faced all year. When we get in the playoffs, we may face some other ones. But this one right here, he's a D1 talent here at tailback.
1st and 10 Devils at the 45. And the first play is a give to Spivey around the end. He's got room at the 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet along the Central boundary, out of bounds at the Prattville 29-yard line.
Well, we lost Contain right off the bat. He went off tackle and then took it around this side, and our Contain was nowhere to be seen. So
that was an issue against Stanhope.
Yeah, same thing. So we got to tighten that down. And this running back here is 3 times better than what we faced last 2 weeks ago.
1st and 10 Central at the Lions' 28-yard line. Here's Paris with the give to Spivey again. This time he stopped for minimal gain. About a 1-yard pickup to the 26. 2-yard pickup, I should say. 2nd and 8 now from just outside the Lions' 25-yard line. 10:05 to play here, opening quarter. No score between the 2 schools, Central and Prattville, but Central in Lions territory at the 25. And here's the give to Spivey again. He's hit the line and put down right there.
Well, he
spun around. He spun 3 and got near his first down marker. To the 18, it's going to be very close to a first down if he doesn't have it.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. An average back would have gone back, got about a 2-yard gain. But it looks like Coach Dubose and that offensive staff is going to try to get Prattville out of that 3-man front just by mashing them, try to bring somebody down, then try to take it open it up in the passing game. But right now, Prattville's sticking with that 3-man front. They will bring a linebacker down, but really just 3 defensive line down.
A timeout to officially measure. It's very close. It's going to be 3rd and inches if it's not a first down. Ball is just at the Prattville 18-yard line. And the official spot is going to be short. It's going to be short. 3rd and about half a yard to go.
We got McKeithen, Thompson, and we hadn't talked about Bozeman. Is he in the game? You know, he didn't play against Stanhope.
Right. The word was it would be a game time decision.
I can't see who's on the nose. Can't get the number. But I know we could really use Bozeman tonight.
3rd and a short one for the Red Devils from just outside the Lions' 18-yard line. And now Parrish is going to load up that shotgun. Peter Parrish from the shotgun, and Monte Spivey to the left. It's a give to the running back. He's hit at the line, and I don't believe he may have it. He does have it. Initial contact had him short, but he second effort got him his first down to the Lions' 15-yard line.
He's just a good back. Looked like Mason Taylor, also Willie Willis was on the tackle, but he just spun free to get the first down. I still can't pick up if that's Bozeman at the nose or not. He is a valuable member of our defensive line, and I hope he's getting to play tonight. We knew he wouldn't play against Stanhope, and we missed him in that game. We'll certainly miss him tonight if he's not out there.
1st and 10 for the Red Devils at the Lions' 15-yard line. 9:09 to play, opening quarter. No score so far, but the Red Devils are threatening. And here is a keeper by Parrish, and he's going to go across the 5 into the end zone for the score.
Parrish for the touchdown.
Well, he's an athlete. I mean, he's committed to LSU. You don't go to LSU unless you're an athlete. And I don't know if he'll ever play quarterback there, but he can run. He can throw a little bit, but he's a heck of an athlete. It's going to be tough to stop that combination of Spivey and Peter Parrish.
6-0, Devils on top, 9 minutes to play in the opening quarter.
Sean Campbell.
Campbell on for the point after for the Red Devils. Waiting for the snap and hold. The Lynn Norris All-State field goal signs are up. The nets are up, and he kicks it right into the net. And it's good. 9 minutes to play. Central strikes first. Central 7, Line 0. We'll take a 30-second break. Lions football continues after these words.
Hey, after the game tonight, everybody is invited to join the post-game party at Los Mayos, Mexico.
Man, Chip, finally. We got an easy-go dealer.
Man, it's officially true. Prattville has it all.
Yeah, and it's not some just old fly-by-night operation or some dude selling golf carts under a shade tree. It's the real deal. Prattville Outdoors is a family business with 5 decades of service.
Let's go for a test drive.
That's a good idea.
Hey, man, I'm driving.
Why should you drive? I'm the voice. You're the sidekick.
Come see our new Easy Goes and all the other great outdoor stuff. Highway 82, west to Highway 14.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
See the Bates family, Jared, Barbara, or Mickey at Clinton Tractor.
Number 15. And now once again, the Red Devils kicking from our right to our left to the lines. Put it in play once again. Campbell kicks this one away. And Butts will come up at the 15 and receive this one. Short kick, 20. Butts taken down at the 20-yard line.
Butts brought down around the 20-yard line by number 3.
Let's go down to our Steak and Shake sideline reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett.
1st and 10 Lions.
Wow. I just watched. Those guys are really fast. The guy that made that tackle was the gunner over here, and he kind of cut in around the wedge up there and got to Brandon. I thought he was going to beat him, but he didn't. Hey, Chip,
yes.
You talked about 57 being big. How tall is 55? Because he may be eye to eye with him.
We'll look at that up in here in just a second.
Edwards loads a shotgun once again. McGee in the backfield with him. Wants to pass. Those across the middle. Intended for McGarry. Incomplete.
Number 81, Causey, 2nd and 10.
Said 81 is Isaiah Causey.
Yep.
He's 6'4", man. He's way shorter than 6'5".
2nd and 10 for the Lions once again from their own 20-yard line. Carrion Willis checks in the ball game. Flanks to the left. The give is to Willis, and he's bottled up in the backfield for no gain.
That was the big defensive end that we talked about early in the game. 6'2", 245-pound Bernard Miles. He just came free and got him for the no gain there.
3rd and 10 now for the Lions. 8:30 to play in the opening quarter. 7-0 Red Devils. 3rd and 10 from their own 20. Go the Lions here. Edwards loads the shotgun up. He's got 2 receivers bunched in tight on the near side. He's got McGarry out on the far side. Snap, looking to pass, stepping out of pressure. Edwards on the run, moving to his right, looking to pass, still looking. Now has to step out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Takes a 4-yard loss, and the Lions will punt once again. Consecutive 3 and outs by this Red Devil defense.
Well, Trey just didn't have anything. I mean, it's hard to hold those guys out, and then the secondary just had our receivers covered. Trey didn't have anything to do. He didn't even have anybody to throw the ball to.
No, there wasn't anybody.
They were in midfield, and he was on the sidelines. He did the right thing, running out of bounds there.
So P. Ryan for his second punt of the night. 8:08 to play in the opening quarter. Ty with his heels down at his own 5-yard line this time. Gonna have to get a nice punt away. Give our guys some room to operate in. They come after the punt and almost get it, but Piron gets it away successfully. But it takes a Devils bounce at the 50-yard line and bounces all the way back to the Prattville 35 before somebody can pick it up.
First and 10, Devils.
First and 10, Red Devils at the line's 35-yard line, and that is not
that was probably about
a
45-yard punt that turned into a 35-yard punt.
Yeah, it hit right at the 48 of Prattville and bounced back to the 35. 7:54 to play in the opening quarter, and the Red Devils in control right now, leading 7-0 with the ball at our 35-yard line. And Parrish gives this one to Spivey again. Spivey cuts to the outside, and he's taken down.
Great play right
by
there.
Brandon Butts for no gain.
Listen, when you can make an open field tackle on a good back, possibly a great back in Spivey. Brandon Butts is only about 5'7", 5'6", 145 pounds. That was an outstanding open field tackle. We've seen that all year from Brandon Butts.
2nd and 10 now for the Devils from the Prattville 36-yard line. 7-0. Prattville trails Central at the moment. Parrish from the shotgun drops the pass, looking downfield, now fires into the flats. And this one's protected very well, incomplete to the 35-yard line.
Looked like Skylar Henderson, I believe, was over there for Prattville. Great job right there. He's coming from his safety spot and looking at, or kind of an out. Looks like they're running almost a 3-safety system. Skylar Henderson come down at linebacker, but you got Brandon Butts playing back at safety along with Trey Thompson. Yeah, you got Skylar Henderson playing outside linebacker who made that play there.
3rd and 10 now, Red Devils at the Prattville 36-yard line. 7-12. Harris from the shotgun looks to pass. Now throws for his first down. Incomplete. Incomplete at the chains. It'll be 4th and 10 now for the Red Devils.
You might see them go for it here. That's just almost a no-brainer to go for it. They punt it in the end zone. It's only about a
15 yards.
11 yards. Oh, yeah.
They're
well,
36 right now.
Oh, that's right. 16 yards. Let's see. I believe if I would quick kick, kind of like we do, and you may see that here.
4th down and 10 for the Red Devils
from
the Prattville 36-yard line. Parrish. Now we got a flag on the play. And Chip, I do see Bozeman on the sideline.
Got a little jumpage down there.
Yeah, I do see.
5-yard penalty. It's 4th and 15.
4th and 15 now, and now the punt team for the Devils do come out. They've got the ball now at the Prattville 41-yard line.
You say you did see Bozeman?
He's on the sideline,
not
dressed.
Zach Johnson dropping punt formation. Brandon Butts is deep for the line.
Brandon Butts heels down at his own 10-yard line. Central's punter is heels down at his own 45. We saw him in practice in the pregame booming these punts, Chip. We'll see what he gets off in live action. Good snap and the punt's away, and it is a tall, spiraling punt. Brandon makes a fair catch at the 8-yard line. And with 7:01 to play in the opening quarter, the Lions have the ball back, trailing the Devils 7-0. Let's go down to our sideline steak and shake reporter, Donnie Burnett.
All right. Hey, we stopped them that time.
No doubt. A great job. Skylar Henderson did an outstanding job on 2 coverages there.
2 coverages, and then we had the nice open field tackle out here.
Oh, wow.
But, guys, I hate starting inside the 10.
No, there's nothing good about that.
It just means you can go 92 yards now for the touchdown.
Yeah, 90 plus. Edwards loads a shotgun. 2 receivers in the set. Flanked out wide. And here's a give to McGee. And McGee's got a little room across the left side. It is covered quickly as he gets maybe a yard out to the 9-yard line.
2nd and 9.
You know, we got all young backs, or inexperienced backs, I should say. They have got to come in there and turn upfield quick. They don't realize how fast this Central defense is. So when they get a crease, they've got to get north and south, and I think they'll learn that as the game gets further along.
2nd and 9 for the Lions from their own 9. 6:29 to play. Edwards from the shotgun. Shuffle pass inside, and some room to run for Taylor Thompson out to the 16, 17-yard line.
And there's flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
That's a new wrinkle there for Prattville. We hadn't seen that this year.
The Lions for holding.
Lions will be penalized for holding. Goodness gracious. Nice play there by the Lions execution-wise, but holding is going to negate that and put us back deep inside the 10-yard line now, all the way down to the 4-yard line, where it'll be second and very long. Second and about 15 from the 4.
It's nice to have security show up with 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
Well, as long as he shows up eventually,
Yeah.
you know. We got a timeout on the field. This is a heat timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. 7-zip, Central on top. 6:29 to play, opening quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. Lions football continues right after this.
Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish. Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I only use U.S. farm-raised catfish.
We've been selling U.S. farm-raised catfish since 1978.
They do have a choice for a good, wholesome, safe fish. We know it's a good product.
Ask for U.S. farm-raised catfish, only the finest, freshest, tastiest. You can taste the difference.
From our farm to your table, your family deserves the best. U.S. farm-raised catfish. Don't throw away your money, especially on replacement auto parts. In most cases, aftermarket parts are just as good and a heck of a lot cheaper than factory parts. D&J Auto Parts in Prattville is all hooked up with Auto Plus, a nationwide leader in the automotive aftermarket. Don't you dare go to another parts store before checking the great prices at D&J Auto Plus, 175 Highway 82 Bypass in Prattville.
Edwards in the shotgun, in 2 yards deep in his own end zone. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. He's going to roll to that far side and pitch it out into the flats. It's a number 20, Keandre Powell on the carry. He'll carry it out to the 8-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage.
5 yards, it's 3rd and 10.
Almost a dangerous play right there, but Trey drug it out as far as he could, and he was in the end zone when he pitched it. And I was hoping we'd hold on to that one, but
that's gutsy.
Did a good job there.
Nice execution. 3rd down and 9 for the Lions. From their own 9. Looking for their first down of the night as Edwards loads the shotgun once again and drops back the pass. Looking downfield, got some time in the pocket, good protection, and throws it up deep. Looking for Thompson, and Thompson, he almost has it. Mistimes his jump just a hair at the Prattville 40, and it goes incomplete, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Taylor was hustling to the sidelines. He went up, and just like you said, he just mistimed it a little bit, and then there was pretty good coverage too, but Central is so good, we're going to have to throw the ball up for grabs sometimes tonight and see if our guys can make a play, because they're going to be in coverage. And you saw it right there, but almost came down with that one. Just a little mistiming of his jump.
Well, P. Ryan has punted from his own 10, his own 5. Now a punt from 3 yards deep in his own end zone with 5:44 to play in the opening quarter. The Central return man at the 50-yard line. P. Ryan gets off a end-over-end punt, high but a little short, but it takes a Prattville bounce from the 35 out to the 38-yard line and out of bounds.
38-yard line, 1st and 10 Devils.
Phoenix City sideline, 1st and 10 Devils at the Prattville 38. Let's take it down to our Steak and Shake sideline reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett.
We gotta mix up the pass. We gotta find something offensively that we can build on. Right now we're not in that groove. We can't find any penetration, I guess, is the word I'm looking for up front. Those guys they're really big, but I mean, we're going at it.
They're really big, but they're fast too, you know.
They're really big and they're really fast. And you got to tell me, yeah, never mind.
1st and 10 line for the Devils. Paris on the keeper. He's going to be bottled up in the backfield, and he is stopped by a horde of Prattville defenders for about a 2-yard loss
Mason
to the
Taylor.
41-yard line.
You know, I was sitting there thinking, who made that play? It had to be Mason Taylor or Jacob Howard. They looked like the same guy.
Yeah.
But outstanding play by Mason Taylor there.
And Burner defended.
And one where it's 1 and one where it's 1-0.
Now, here's what's interesting, Will. The second team running back for Central is number 23, Joseph McKay. He's 6'2", 215, a 10th grader. He will be one of the top backs in the state his senior year.
Here's a pitch to him. He's going to cut it back up the middle. And McKay's got some room across the 30 down to the 26-yard line. He'll pick up the 1st down before he can be stopped by the Prattville secondary.
That's 30 linebacker.
That is a 215-pound sophomore running back right there.
Come on, that's not that big.
That's not bad.
Not that impressive. First and 10. First and 10 Red Devils from the Lions' 26-yard line. Devils lead 7-zip with 4:44 to play, and here's Parrish with a give to McKay again, and McKay's going to go across the 20 to the 19-yard line and pick up 7.
Joe Palmer, the ball carrier.
Prattville rotating defense in and out. At nose guard, taking the place of Bozeman, is that
Kyrie Davis.
Kyrie Davis, okay.
99. 2nd and 3 now, and here's a give to McKay going right up the middle, and he's going to be stopped short. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play.
Palmer failed the game.
Maybe half a yard.
3rd and 3.
Kyrie stopped him dead in his tracks. Now, Kyrie's a big guy, too. 6 foot, 270, junior. A good plug in the middle for the Lions defense.
And as hot as it is out there, we've got to keep a good rotation going. So far, Coach Wallace is doing that on our defense.
3rd and 3 now for the Devils. Ball's on the Prattville 19-yard line. 3:46 to play opening quarter. Central up 7-zip. Lions looking to hold them out as Parrish gives this one up to Spivey. Spivey hit at the line and falls forward ahead to the 16-yard line. Very close to his first down, and he does have it, I believe. Yes, he does. Just by the narrowest of margins. Central's first down is good to the Prattville 15-yard line now.
Host of Lions in on the tackle. Jacob Howard, one of those guys there.
Need a turnover here, Chip. 1st and 10 Red Devils from the Lions 16-yard line. Parrish from the shotgun gives it off to Spivey. Spivey cuts it across the left side and goes in the end zone with relative ease for the touchdown.
He's a good one, no doubt about that. He got through the initial line, broke one tackle, and then he just made a cut, and there was no one there. He's a good back. This defense has played well all year, and you're just facing a lot of talent tonight. And we knew that. We talked about it 2 weeks ago at the Stanhope game, what we were facing tonight. And
42.
Just hope this young Lion team can hang in there.
Kevin with point after, and it's good. 3:06 to play in the opening quarter. Devils 14, Lions 0. We'll take a 30-second break and come right back.
All schools and nonprofits qualify for fundraising fun at Launch Trampoline Park in Prattville. Check out the party packages at launchprattville.com and on Facebook. Dunk like a pro and raise money for your church or school. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline. Go to launchprattville.com and find out about toddler time on Wednesday and Saturday, Launch Fitness on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and the biggest blacklight party ever, Launch Ignite, every Friday night. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline.
Our sponsors, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Southern Printer, Max Craig.
Welcome back to Stanley Jensen Stadium. 14-zip is your score. And wish the news were better. Devils lead 14-zip with 3:06 to play in the opening quarter. Spivey and Parrish have proven to be formidable opponents tonight on this on this Devils offense. The Lions. There's only so much you can do when you're starting possessions at the 35, 36, 40-yard line of your own backyard. Butts fills this one at the 10-yard line, brings it out up the middle to the 15, 20. Butts on his feet at the 25 and stopped right there. So the Lions still looking for their first down of the night. We'll come back out on the field with a fresh first down to work with, trailing 14-zip and needing to get on the board some kind of way to stop this Central Phoenix City momentum.
See if we can get these. We talked about the defensive end for Central 97, who's made quite a few plays. 99 is Raylan Robinson, 6'3", 250. And that's what you're seeing is the height, just the height they have on their defensive front. 93, their other defensive end, 6'1", and then their linebackers all look like in the 200-pound range.
Edwards from the shotgun. He's going to give it off to Powell up the middle and stop for maybe a yard gain out to the 26-yard line.
Powell for 1 yard at 2nd and 9. Tripped up by Leo.
2nd and 9 coming up for the Lions from their own 26-yard line as we roll under 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Central leads at 14-0. Lions looking for their first offensive spark of the night. just trying to stay on the field for more than 3 downs at a time here. As Edwards loads a shotgun again and hands it off to his motion man, and he's going to go down at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
I believe that's Keandre Powell. Yes.
McGee.
Yeah, Central, you know, when you got this kind of athletes, you don't have to be real fancy on defense. They're running a base. Cover 2, you got the corners matching up man. The safeties are running the hashes. And, you know, with the tight coverage they have on the wide receivers, it's just you're going to have to find a crease in the middle of the field with this defense.
Edwards drops the pass, sets up the screen. It's Thompson. He's got a little room across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And I believe that will be a Prattville first down. Yes, it is. No flags on the play. First and 10 lines at the Prattville 36-yard line.
And that's a perfect play against a team with this kind of speed and aggressiveness. Is a middle type screen right there, and it kind of over the middle. That's where they're soft on defense, so you're going to have to attack that all night.
Edwards on play action, goes across the middle, complete at the 46-yard line to the 47-yard line. As Malik Smith for another Prattville first down.
Another route in the middle of the field. You know, that's where this defense is soft, and they hope that you make bad throws. You know, in this type defense, you get tips at the line of the scrimmage, but you know that's the soft spot in the middle of the field. They're going to take away those deep routes.
Edwards into the mesh, keeps it on his own, and gets across the 50 out to the Devils' 49-yard line. Prattville moves into Phoenix City territory for the first time tonight. 2nd and 7 from the Central 49-yard line with 1:09 to play in the opening quarter, and the Devils on top 14-0. The Lions with a little sign, showing some signs of life on offense here. 2nd and 7 from the Devils 49, and here is a keeper by Edwards, and he slides down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. He had a little bit of room there, but just lost his footing.
Yeah, he had this great penetration by number 1, Wallace Melton, the linebacker. Almost took both of them, but when Trey took the ball, Melton kind of stayed with the back, had a little crease, but got a hand on him and knocked him down.
3rd down and 7 for the Lions from the Devils' 49-yard line. Edwards from the shotgun, 3 receivers in the set. Now sends Powell in motion. Edwards just under a pile of humanity goes down back at the 38-yard line.
And late on around the 40-yard line, it's 4th down.
Yes. You know, just getting overpowered, out athlete. You can't. It's hard to.
Well, they.
You said in the first quarter that was 14, Lions 0.
They rushed 7 and they only got 5 blockers.
Yeah.
So 14 zip at the end of the first quarter. Devils on top. We'll take a 1-minute break. Lions football continues right after these words.
Gary Georgia's driver's license.
You never know who will be tonight's most valuable player, but you could be tomorrow's most valuable picker. That's because you can discover your next bargain at Prattville Pickers. It's the region's largest collection of everything unique. It's a treasure hunter's paradise and a collector's dream come true. Don't scrimmage through rummage. Go to Prattville Pickers for the best selection of everything unique. Cheer loud tonight for the game's most valuable player, and you can be the most valuable picker this weekend at Prattville Pickers on Highway 82 across from the Prattville Country Club.
In 1934, Steak and Shake decided the world didn't need another hamburger. It needed a steak burger, so they used 100% beef. Quick seared to seal in the flavor you'll only get from a steak burger. Steak and Shake, home of the original steak burger.
New at Steak and Shake, 24 meals under $4 with handcrafted steak burgers, all beef steak franks.
Yeah, got a first down. We saw through a couple first downs there. 2 routes across the middle. Hopefully get them out of that too deep zone safety where we can open up and throw deep on them because we have the speed. Malik Smith can run with anybody in the state. He's a 4.4 guy, and there ain't anybody faster than him over there on that other side. But when you're doubling him, you got a corner on him and a safety coming over the top, you can take away that. And hopefully if we can get some things going in the middle of the field, we'll take them out of that formation.
P. Ryan set to punt this one away, this time with some room to work with at his own 28-yard line. Waiting for the snap from Kramer. He's got it. And this punt is away. And it is going to be taking a Prattville bounce out of bounds at the Red Devil
29-yard line.
line.
For the Devils.
Let's go down to our Steak and Shake Southern reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett, standing by.
It's on the 30.
The 30.
The 30.
Thank you.
The dirty 30. Hey, back-to-back first downs. You're exactly right. The middle's soft. We just got to find a way to get there. I like the quick slants. Their corners are in press coverage, and it's just like Chip said. They're so athletic up front. They're just getting such a push against our guys. I know they're working on it over here. And let's only takes one miss, and we're back there.
That's right.
Now a new quarterback in the game. That's Melton. He's going to pass on first down, looking deep, and he's got a man wide open at the 40-yard line. Makes a catch at the 30, 20, 15, 10, and gone.
Well, when your second-string quarterback is really your better quarterback,
Tucker
it's
Melton,
just not a better athlete.
Tucker Melton, 1 for 1, 70 yards and a touchdown. That's a pretty high quarterback rating.
Yeah. He won when they went to these 7-on-7 competitions back in the summer. He was the MVP. Second-string quarterback was the MVP of the 7-on-7. So that right there, Will, was 7-on-7. I mean, that's what you do in the summer all summer long. And I don't know if it was a double route. I couldn't catch that, but he was wide open. So I'm thinking it was probably a little stop and go, but he was wide open.
There was nobody there.
Yeah.
It's almost like they hit him on the sideline, but I don't know. I'm still looking for it.
The corner either bit or thought he had deep help. Because he wasn't physically beat that bad, but unless it was he expected help or he bit on a stop and go, I don't know. But either way, it was a well-thrown pass.
21 zip, Central on top, 11:41 to play before halftime. We'll remind you folks that you can Extreme Bowl tonight after the game at Bama Lanes in Prattville. Extreme Bowling happens Friday and Saturday nights from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And the cost, including unlimited bowling and shoe rental, is only $10. It's the best deal. It's the best deal for nightlife in town. So go check it out. Bama Lanes in Prattville.
And again, we want to thank Brubaker, Ram, Jeep, Chrysler with allowing us to take the 2019 Laramie Ram out today. And man, it is so nice. The Hemi engine is so nice. The coil spring suspension, the 12-inch screen like you've never seen in a vehicle. It is unbelievable. When you pull up the map in that, I mean, it's like the old school map you used to look at before we had GPS.
Yeah.
It's that big. But it's such a nice ride. Go see those folks and look into the Ram trucks out there for you.
No doubt about it. The Lions set to receive again. Trailing 21 zip to the Red Devils. 11:41 to play before the half. 70-yard touchdown bomb by Melton added to the Central score. And here's Butts again at the 20 and taken down once again at the 25. This time the 26.
To the 26
So we're getting better. First and 10 lines from the 26.
Chip, you were right. He thought he had help.
Okay.
Because you could see him. He took about 3 hops back and then turned him loose, and then he realized, oh, I got to go.
Yeah.
And it was too late.
Yeah. You can't let those guys have any breathing room.
And you're right. Nope, you don't get that open.
How pretty was that pass, though? I mean, it was dead on.
That was on the money. Hey, I remember that kid too.
Yeah, you've seen. We always forget you've seen all.
We've seen all of these guys. Yeah. That sophomore running back was good when he was in the 8th grade too.
I bet he was. Was he about 205 then?
Yeah, he's probably about 190.
Yeah.
But we actually beat them. But anyway,
there we go.
That was one of those good nights.
Yep.
Lions call for procedure. It's first and 15 now from the 21. 11:33 to play. Lions looking to keep that little offensive momentum rolling they had on the last drive.
With Kramer's back in, or I don't know if you mentioned that.
It did not yet. Kyle Kramer is your quarterback. And now we're going to move it back.
I want to give a shout out to Chip and Kelly Carden watching on the 70-inch screen TV in Slapout, Alabama tonight.
First and 5 now for the Lions at our 31-yard line. It's Kramer loads up the shotgun. Looks to pass and has it complete out to Willis. He's behind the line of scrimmage at the 26 and goes down right there. That's Smith.
Smith. Malik Smith's brother, Malik Willis.
Malik Smith.
Hey,
you start to go, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, I just got a text from Vic. He said it's 59 in Fairbanks.
Hey, last weekend it was 58 in Colorado Springs.
Second down and 8 for the Lions at their own 28-yard line. And here's Kramer again with a give to McGee. And McGee is out to the 30-yard line. He'll pick up 2. And it's third down and 6. Third down and 6 for the Lions at 30. At their own 30. 10:45 and clock on the move in the second quarter. The Devils of Central Phoenix City on top 21-0 at the moment.
Let's see, Central gives a different look. Right now they're giving a cover 3 look. Let's see if they back out of that.
Kramer, 2 receivers on the far side, two of the other side, flank to the inside. Now he looks to pass across the middle, and incomplete, intended for Taylor Thompson. A little continuation after the play, but incomplete nonetheless, and it's going to be 4th and 6.
Well, that time they gave them a look as a cover 2, and they went back to a 1 where they had coverage in the middle, and there was nobody open there.
Chip, it looked like a dang 5-man front.
Yeah.
It almost looked like an old 5-2.
And I think they're going to just send the house because I think they have so much confidence in their defensive front and their linebackers putting pressure on that it's not going to give them any time to throw the ball. So we'll see some multiple looks for sure.
Ryan set the punt once again. Heels down at his own 17-yard line. And now let's wait for the snap from Kramer. He's got it, and the punt is away. And this is a nice punt. Fielded at the 35-yard line of Central. Brought out to the 40, across the 45 to the 46 before he's finally wrestled down to the ground. That's number 17,
around the 45-yard line is 1st and 10 Devils. But defending.
1st and 10 Devils at their own 46-yard line. 10-11 to play here in the second quarter. Central on top 21-0 over our Prattville Lions. As Melton remains in the game at quarterback, who is having
Well, he didn't get tired in that last series.
Got great statistics thus far. Melton from the shotgun. This time he's going to hand it off to his running back, Spivey, and he's going to get about a yard out to the 46, 47-yard line. We're going to call him at the 47, second down and 9.
Thompson defending for the Lions.
Second and 9 coming up for the Red Devils. Tucker Melton remaining in at quarterback, the junior 6'3", 200-pound quarterback. He's have 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Now he's going to audible off his play. He's got 5 seconds to get it off. Play clock down to 3. Claps his hands and puts it in, and it's a give to Spivey around the left side. And Spivey breaking tackles across the 50 to the Prattville 49-yard line. Short of the first down, it'll be third down and about 5. Third down and 5 coming up for the Red Devils, right inside the 50 at the Prattville 49-yard line.
Taylor defended.
Like McQuiston and Taylor in on the tackle for Prattville. Been really happy with the play of Will McQuiston. He's just a junior, listed at 6'2", 215 at defensive tackle or defensive end in this 3-man front.
Here's a give to Spivey again, and this time Spivey is going to take it to the house. Nobody's going to catch him. 8:51 to play, and the Devils strike again. This time on a 49-yard run by Monte Spivey. It is now 27-0 Central. And beginning to run away with it now.
Yeah, this team, we've seen Central obviously every year, but this team seems a little different to me. They have a great running back, a very good running back behind him. They have 2 excellent quarterbacks. Their defensive front, offensive front, they're really loaded. Obviously got good coaching as well.
This kick is up and good with 8:49 to play in the second quarter. Central 28, Prattville 0. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. Lions football continues after these words.
From scratch. Get 24 meals for under $4. New at Steak and Shake.
I could have built a drugstore anywhere in Montgomery, but it was this neighborhood that needed it. When I moved here, it was thriving. I want to see it that way again. Riverbank made borrowing the money easy when other banks didn't. It's nice when people care enough to make sure you have what you need. That's how I treat my customers, and that's how the folks at Riverbank treat me.
28-0. Wish the news were better, folks, for all you Lions fans listening at home. Just a slew of athletes over there. They're just trying to find, the Prattville team is trying to find some answers right now. Hopefully on this next drive we'll soften up that middle a little bit more and put some points on the board and stop this momentum. As now Central kicks this one away to our Lions, going from our left to our right. And it's Butts again at the 10-yard line. Butts out to the 15, trying to get to the outside. Makes one man miss, then two, but not the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th at the 15-yard line. Let's go down to our Steak and Shake sideline reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett, standing by.
Guys, it's the pursuit that's making the tackle offensively.
I think they've got 15 on kickoff.
Well, I don't know, but the play side guys are stringing it out. The backside pursuit is the one that's making the tackle 3 out of 4 times.
Yeah, and we hadn't seen that kind of speed.
No, we have not seen that. We haven't seen that kind of speed. We get that edge secured, and then we get hawked down by a defensive lineman. So anyway, I got a couple shout outs when we come back.
All righty.
Edwards back in the game at quarterback. 3 receivers to the far side. He wants to pass on first down, looking downfield for Malik Smith. A little separation there, and Malik almost comes down with it at the 40-yard line.
Well, they got the look they wanted. They didn't have the 2 deep, so you got one-on-one coverage, but tells you how good they are.
Malik's going to come off
on their
very
corners.
gingerly, favoring that left knee. Let's see if Coach Donnie Burnett, our Steak and Shake sideline analyst, can get a little update.
A good throw, just a go route. Good throw by Trey. It was on the money. Just excellent coverage.
2nd and 10 now for the Lions from their own 15-yard line. And incomplete pass, a little shuffle pass there set up. Incomplete it goes. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Looking for Taylor again. And we've got a flag at the 15-yard line after the play. And hate to see that. See who is going to go against. Could be offsetting, but it's definitely contact after the play. It's going to be a personal foul against the Red Devils.
15-yard penalty, 1st and 10 Lions.
And that will give the Lions their 3rd first down of the night with 8:27 to play before half and trailing the Red Devils 28-0.
Hey, just got a text from Kelly Zimmerman, who said he's watching us from the 65-inch high definition in Valdosta, Georgia.
There's some big screens out there,
Yeah,
y'all.
so far the Cardinals are winning that war.
1st and 10 from the 30, and here's a give to Edwards is going to keep it and try to go up top to his receiver at the 40-yard line. Incomplete, a little too high for Jalen McCary.
And another text from my lovely wife, who is not watching on anything bigger than a 50-inch, sitting at the house right now.
Well, tell her to go over the Cardinals and watch it on the 70-inch.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 for the Lions from their own 30-yard line. Edwards from the shotgun. And this time he's going to call his own number and keep it across the 30 out to the 33-yard line. 3-yard pickup before he's
You know what you
chopped
see
down.
different? You know, you see Trey cutting through, cutting and slashing. Is there an opening there, and all of a sudden he's tackled, you know, and you go like, we hadn't seen this year,
Not so much.
Just we're looking at one of the better teams in the state, no doubt.
3rd and 7 for the Lions at our own 33-yard line. 7:50 to play before halftime, trailing 28-0 to the Devils. And here's Edwards looking to pass again. This time he just throws it away. No, nothing there.
Try to set up the screen, and they ate it up. And that's what you have to do. Anything else you do is going to be a lineman downfield if you throw it past the screen. So he did a good job, threw it at the feet of Taylor Thompson, which all he could really do. It was just covered up very well by the Red Devils.
Yep.
We should have a contest every week, big screen contest of the night. And they get the leftover, if we have any leftovers, which we normally don't have any Steak and Shake leftovers. No. But if we do, you can get
But you can't just say you got it. You got to send a picture.
Yeah.
4th and 7 now. Lions will punt it away. P. Ryan back at his own 20-yard line. Takes the punt high and wobbly spiral takes a Prattville roll inside the Central 30-yard line.
About time.
To the 29-28. So Central will have their poorest field position to start a drive tonight at their own 28-yard line. Let's take it down to our Steak and Shake sideline reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett. Donnie, give us some answers.
2 + 2 is 4.
There to go.
Yep.
I was sitting down here talking with Coach Riddle, Mark Riddle, and Mark says, you know, we've all been in this situation before where you call stuff and it's just, you know, it doesn't work. And I'm not going to say you feel helpless. You just trying. You're reaching into the playbook now.
Here is a quick pitch out to Spivey. Spivey hit and dropped for a 2-yard loss.
Brandon Butts over there, the initial hit.
Back at the 26-yard line.
But yeah, offensively, you're trying a different formation. You're trying to find something that you can get some leverage on them or something. And there again, you know, we just talked about that speed of the defensive line, and I don't know. We're still looking.
Second and 10 now for the Red Devils. They call it no gain on the play. Spotted it back at the 28, and Parrish. A little confusion on the play, busted play, and Parrish is going to take a loss back at the 25-yard line.
We were brought down for a loss.
Jacob Howard on the tackle there.
4-yard line. They'll spotted at 26. 3rd and 12.
Third down and 12. 3rd down and 12 for the Devils back at their own 26-yard line. 28 zips your score. Central on top. 6:21 to play before halftime as Parrish drops back to pass, looking downfield, has time, and now firing. He's got a man down there, closing the gap. Incomplete at the 30-yard line. Covered by Keyshawn Pickett right there. Pickett was beat initially, but closed the gap quickly, and incomplete it goes at the 35. And so Central, for the second time tonight, will punt this one away.
Good job by the Prattville defense there, and Keyshawn did a good job. Like you said, he was beat there and just really closed the gap and threw the receiver off. A well-thrown ball again by Melton.
We got a timeout on the field, heat timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Lions football continues right after this.
Don't throw away your money, especially on replacement auto parts. In most cases, aftermarket parts are just as good and a heck of a lot cheaper than factory parts. D&J Auto Parts in Prattville is all hooked up with Auto Plus, a nationwide leader in the automotive aftermarket. Don't you dare go to another parts store before checking the great prices at D&J Auto Plus, 175 Highway 82 Bypass in Prattville.
All schools and nonprofits qualify for fundraising fun at Launch Trampoline Park in Prattville. Check out the party packages at launchprattville.com and on Facebook. Dunk like a pro and raise money for your church or school. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline. Go to launchprattville.com and find out about toddler time on Wednesday and Saturday, Launch Fitness on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and the biggest black light party ever, Launch Ignite, every Friday night. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline.
Play before half, and Central will be punting this one away to our Lions. Heels down at his own 10 is their punter, Brandon Butts, or is that Malik? He's turned sideways. I can't get the number.
It looks like Brandon, but we'll see.
At our 35, and here is a
Great
big punt. Fair catch called for at the 32, and made right there by Brandon Butts. 1st and 10 Lions from our own 32-yard line. Our best starting field position of the night.
It'd be nice if we could get some points on the board here, and I think we've tried about everything on this defense and just haven't had any luck. He did have some open areas early when they were in the 2-deep safety. We'll see what they look like here as they line up. Looks like they're going to give a 2-deep safety look.
1st and 10 Lions from their own 33-yard line. 6:08 to play before the half, and Kyle Kramer is your quarterback. He'll operate from the shotgun and look to pass on 1st down across the middle. This one's complete to the 45-yard line to number 81, Isaiah Causey, right in the middle of that defense.
Great job, great read, because they did back up in a 2-deep safety, and he found that little crease right there on a little skinny post right there. Perfect throw by Kramer. Great catch right there as well.
1st and 10 Lions at their own 45-yard line. Trying to get on the scoreboard tonight. They trail the Devils 28-0. 5:50 to play before the halftime. And Kramer to pass again across the middle. This one is incomplete to Malik Smith. Had him at the 45-yard line, had a lot of space there, but a little high. Malik couldn't pull it down.
Yeah, he ran another post, a little skinny post, and I think he heard the footsteps of the safety coming toward him and kind of short-armed it just a little bit, but it was a little high as well.
2nd down and 10 for the Lions from their own 45-yard line. Kyle Kramer remains in at quarterback. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. As he hands it off to Jakarian Willis, who tries to bounce to the outside, but this overall team speed of the Central Phoenix City Red Devils just would not allow it to happen there. No gain on the play.
Willis, the ball carrier, is 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 to go for the Lions at their own 45-yard line. 5:13 to play in the 2nd quarter. 28-0 is your score, with Central having the better part of that. As Kramer loads a shotgun, drops back to pass, looking downfield, stepping out of pressure, but can't step out of all of it. He is sacked back at the Prattville 35-yard line. Hey, stand by at halftime. We got a great halftime guest at the Marcus Jackson halftime show. We've got DJ Steve Haynes.
Who exactly is DJ Steve Haynes?
That's what you're going to find out at the halftime show. DJ Steve Haynes is one of the program's greatest assets, and you'll find out exactly why at the Marcus Jackson halftime show that's coming up in just a few minutes. 4:35 to play here in the 2nd quarter.
He won the Cam Newton Classic DJ contest.
It was no competition, really. Yeah. P. Ryan Hill's down at his own 25-yard line, set to kick this one away. Xavier Billingsley deep to receive. Punt is away, and it is a high, short punt that takes a big time central bounce across the 50 back to the 49. Not had the luck with the bounces tonight. Listen.
Your thrower really for Central, but, man, he put that one on the money. Pretty good coverage by Skylar Henderson, and just well-thrown ball.
1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Ball's at the Prattville 13-yard line. 3 minutes to play before half, and here's a give to Parrish. Keeps this one and goes across the 10 down to the 5 to the 4-yard line.
Ball spotted the 5-yard line and 2nd down.
2nd down and about 1. Ball spotted at the 5. They have to make the 4 for a 1st down. 28-0. Central on top, and remember, they will receive the ball to start the 2nd half. So more good news. 2nd down and 2 for the Devils from just outside the 5-yard line. Parrish is going to hand this one off to Spivey, and Spivey is going to get inside the 5, very close to a 1st down.
That was actually McKay, I think, the sophomore, 23, I think, wasn't it?
McKay.
They look identical, so.
One's 23,
one
one's 24.
One of them we're going to see for 2 more years.
Well, one's 6'0" and one's 6'1", so that, I mean, that is the difference, you know.
And they're both like 215, so.
Yep. 1st and goal now for the Red Devils inside the 5-yard line, and here's McKay who waltzes into the end zone for the score. 34-0. Devils on top with 2:18 to play before half.
You know, what you got to do as a coaching staff and as your senior leaders on this football teams, you got to keep this thing together, and you got to go, hey, guys, we just got to go out there and fight. I mean, just fight. Keep your attitudes right. You can't let this down. This is got to be one of the top 2 to 3 teams in the state. You got to be able to just keep your attitude. Don't get down on each other. But it's just, this is just athletes. Better athletes is all that is.
35 zips your score, 2:16 to play before half, and we'll take a 30-second break. Lions football continues after these words.
You never know who will be tonight's most valuable player, but you could be tomorrow's most valuable picker. That's because you can discover your next bargain at Prattville Pickers. It's the region's largest collection of everything unique. It's a treasure hunter's paradise and a collector's dream come true. Don't scrimmage through rummage. Go to Prattville Pickers for the best selection of everything unique. Cheer loud tonight for the game's most valuable player, and you can be the most valuable picker this weekend at Prattville Pickers on Highway 82 across from the Prattville Country Club.
Stadium, 2:16 to play before halftime. Your score, Prattville 0 and Central Phoenix City Red Devils 35. And one player we hadn't seen tonight is Jaden Kidd. Chip, normally he's been getting the lion's share of the carries, and we haven't seen him with a single carry tonight.
Yeah, we've seen a host of running backs. You know, and the biggest thing is they're all inexperienced and young. And, well, I'd hate to have to be young and inexperienced playing against this talent that Central puts out on the field.
Kimball kicks this one away, and it is a onside kick. How about that? There they go.
And
Central recovers it in a almost expected fashion. 1st and 10 for the Red Devils at the 43 of Prattville.
Onside kick recovered at the 42-yard line by the Devils.
Now, Chip, why would you do that? I mean, clearly it's a strategic thing at this point.
Well, I can find out after the game. But I don't know. You know, he was certainly trying to pooch it or get it high in the air. Maybe he meant to get it further down the field. Maybe he got underneath it. Maybe he meant to do what he did. I don't know. But we weren't prepared for it.
Nope.
And
here's Spivey with a carry. And he's going to break tackles across the 40 down to the 37-yard line. 2:05 to play. Clock on the move. Under 2 minutes to play now before halftime. And Central up 35-zip and clearly looking for more. Second down and 6 for the Red Devils at the 38-yard line of Prattville. Melton in the ball game at quarterback for the Red Devils.
McKay checks in for Spivey.
Now you got a stoppage, and does it get off? The play action. It's going to be a play action pass. Could have gone perhaps to the house, but it's going to be stopped. Offsides is the call against the Lions. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from the 33-yard line of Prattville when play resumes with 1:31 left before the half.
You know, I was going to tell some good news that number 76 for the Red Devils on the offensive line looks small, but he's 6'1", 305. That's because everybody else is 6'4" and 6'5".
Yeah, but he's been out on the field so long, he might be tired by now. So that could help us in the second half.
It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 for the Red Devils.
You know what you do on 2nd and 1?
33.
You throw it in the end zone.
And here's Melton throwing it into the end zone, looking for E.J. Williams, and E.J. Williams makes the catch for the touchdown.
Did I call that one, guys?
1:06 to play, and it is 41-0. Central following the onside kick.
Yep. You know, that's just a young team. You know, it's 2nd and 1 right there. 2nd string quarterback. You're going to throw a fade to your best receiver, E.J. Williams. You got to know that as a cornerback. You got to know that get deep. What can you do on 2nd and 1 except, you know, just don't get beat deep. That's all you can really do at corner. And that's just young guys, you know, just got to learn, you know, and they're learning tonight.
Yep. 1 minute to play before the halftime. It's 42-0 Central over our home standing Lions. We're going to take a 30-second break. Lions football continues after these words.
The world didn't need another hamburger. They needed a steak burger. So they used 100% beef. Quick seared to seal in the flavor you'll only get from a steak burger. Steak and Shake, home of the original steak burger.
New at Steak and Shake, 24 meals under $4. With handcrafted steak burgers, all beef steak franks, and fresh guacamole made from scratch. Get 24 meals for under $4. New at Steak and Shake.
$42-0 your score. Here, 1 minute to play before halftime. Central on top.
Butts and Bates are deep.
Minute to play before the half, and Butts and Bates deep for the Lions. And the Devils will prepare to kick off for the 6th time tonight, 7th time. Going from our left to our right. And he kicks this one away. It is a pooch kick once again, and it's on the ground at the 30-yard line. But Prattville does fall on it. And that's where they'll take over.
First and 10 Lions around the 30.
Trying to get into this halftime period.
Well, I can tell you what the Central coaching staff is thinking. There's no way Pratt's going to drive it on this defense. And the only way I think Central could give up a score is a big play like a Brandon Butts with his kind of ability and speed. Yeah, why would you kick it to him? You know, that's really the guy.
I'll notice this DMB right here. Is this honor for me tonight? For Donald Maxie Burnett right here?
It is, and that's your figure right there in the D, I think.
It really is. I wish y'all would have told me they were doing this for me tonight. Somebody needs to get a picture of this.
I thought you knew. I would have told you, but I thought you knew.
I do appreciate that.
Would somebody out there take a picture right now?
All right, you guys can ramble on, but we got a halftime show to get to. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, the Marcus Jackson halftime show featuring DJ Steve Haynes when Prattville Lions football continues after these words.
I could have built a drugstore anywhere in Montgomery, but it was this neighborhood that needed it. When I moved here, it was thriving. I want to see it that way again. Riverbank made borrowing the money easy when other banks didn't. It's nice when people care enough to make sure you have what you need. That's how I treat my customers, and that's how the folks at Riverbank treat me.
It's always a better buy at Brubaker. Hey, this is Mike Cruz at Brubaker of Prattville. Come see us, all Jeep Wranglers, JK and the all-new JL at invoice pricing. That's up to $4,000 off on a Jeep Wrangler. Come see us at Brubaker of Prattville.
Hey folks, Brent Stevens, General Manager. It's always a better buy at Brubaker. Come see us today or visit us online at brubakerofprattville.com.
Hi, I'm Rob Smith with Brubaker of Prattville. Come on out today and see the all-new Wrangler JL. It's the most capable Wrangler ever, the most technologically advanced Wrangler ever, and the most aerodynamic Wrangler ever. Whether it's a 2-door, 4-door, Sahara, Sport, or Rubicon, come see us today at Brubaker of Prattville.
Hey folks, Brent Stevens, General Manager. It's always a better buy at Brubaker. Come see us today or visit us online at brubakerofprattville.com.
Why would you spend 50 grand on a truck and then go to Big Box City to get a $10 fog light? Get rugged, dependable, and still affordable truck accessories at the River Region's leader, Blue Ox Outfitters on Cobbs Ford Road. The hottest selling name brand truck accessories, all-terrain tires and rims, plus professional installation. Blue Ox Outfitters, the strength that drives the legend. 2480 Cobbs Ford Road, I-65, exit 179. Buffalo Rock is well known for Pepsi and other great soft drink brands. Did you know that Buffalo Rock is one of the River Region's largest full-service caterers? And have you heard about Micro Market? Buffalo Rock is leading the region with innovation to replace conventional vending at many of the larger industrial plants. Plant management loves it, and so do the employees. To find out more about Buffalo Rock Catering and the Micro Market, call Mike Barnett at 334-394-4452. The Buffalo Rock family is proud to support area schools. BuffaloRock.com.
Hey folks, Mike McBride, General Manager for Auto Save Tire and Automotive. Wanting to welcome you to our latest family member, Otago Off-Road. We're going to be offering anything from the 1-inch leveling kits to the 6-inch skyjacker kits to all the accessories for your truck or Jeep. This Saturday on Otago Off-Road, we'll be having our grand opening from 8 to 2. We'll have food, we'll be drawing for prizes, and also have a 10% discount on all truck accessories. AutoSave Tire and Automotive has special coupons on our website. You can go to autosavetires.net or follow us on Facebook. We have 3 locations, Wetumpka, Prattville, and Montgomery.
I'm Chip Powell.
Jensen Stadium. We're at halftime, and it is time now for the greatest halftime show in all of high school football. It's the Marcus Jackson halftime show featuring DJ Steve Haynes. So take it away, Marcus Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you. First, we'd like to welcome you all to the halftime show. I'm Marcus Jackson, and we're joined by Prattville's 12th man, DJ Steve Haynes. How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, Marcus. How are you tonight?
I'm well, man. I appreciate you taking time out. I know we're taking a lot of time away from you to getting down there trying to motivate the boys and figure out what we need to do to come out in this second half, but I appreciate you coming up.
No, absolutely.
What are your thoughts on this first half?
Well, you know, as the comments were earlier, you know, we know that Central's got a good team, and Coach Dubose has had a few years over there now. They've got a lot of good athletes. Biggest thing that I want to see is us come back and fight in the second half.
Yeah.
Because it's going to help us down the line, hopefully, and when we get into the playoffs and stuff. Because if they can just show some guts and come back and some fight, you know, put some points on the board, then we can work on that.
Yeah. Definitely a learning experience. You know, you look at the score, but like you say, you want to come out and show some heart, show some fight, and, you know, not tuck your tails and head for the hills right now.
And this second half will tell us something. It'll tell us something about the makeup of this team.
Yes, yes. Like I said, you've been an integral part of Prattville football for a while now as far as DJing. How long have you been doing it, and what sparked you?
It's the first year we did it was 2011, and then, of course, you know, that's the year that won state championship that year. It was an idea that Coach Antonio Richards and I had back as far as like 07, 08.
Oh, wow.
We had talked about it. And just couldn't get a lot of buy-in from people that were involved. They thought it was a little crazy. And then in 2009, I believe, they went and played Miami Central.
Yes.
And Miami Central had a DJ on the field. And Coach Bam told Coach Dubose, this is what I've been talking about. And they were like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so when they came back, got into 2010, but Coach Bam went to Toggerville that year.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And so I took the show on the road to Otagoville for Coach Bam, and then 2011 he came back to Prattville, and then we put it together. So been doing it since 11. So
and I know the kids appreciate you very much. I've had the opportunity. I know that you're usually the first one at the stadium. You're setting up in the locker room, on the away games.
Right.
You put a lot of time and energy into this, and I know we're very appreciative, and I'm sure the kids are.
And I appreciate that, and the players do tell me that, and that keeps me motivated when the players appreciate it, the coaches appreciate it, and it does something and means something to them. It's funny, there'll be a lot of players, former players, come to the games, and they'll always come up and talk to me, or I'll get messages from kids that went on to play college ball somewhere else about, hey, I wish I could get just one more home game or something with you DJing there. So it means a lot to me. But, it's for the players and the coaches.
Yeah.
Some of the fans don't really like it too much because it's not their thing. But it's really pregame music only to kind of get them in a good mood to play the game.
Oh, yeah, it's for the kids.
Absolutely.
Bottom line, it's for the kids. Now, one of the things as I was looking for information about you and who is DJ Haynes, and I started scouring your Facebook page, and I saw some old pictures. You had some really long hair, looked like some of those guys from Welcome Back Carter.
Well, a little bit. Yeah.
And I found a couple pictures. You were in the Detroit Tigers uniform.
That is true.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, I graduated Prattville in 1978, and first graduating class from the Prattville High School.
Okay.
I had an opportunity to walk on at Chattahoochee Valley and then earned a scholarship over there. I played 2 years.
Okay.
And then had an opportunity and earned a scholarship to Alabama Christian before they turned into Faulkner University.
Yes.
So I ended up playing 3 years of college ball, and then after that third year, I had an opportunity. I got drafted by Detroit and got a chance to play for 3 seasons, and it was a dream come true for a baseball player. So it's a lot of fun. I'm still friends with some of the guys that I played with, actually.
Now, what position were you?
Shortstop and an outfielder. So I played center field and shortstop, mainly short.
So you play outfield and shortstop?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What was your career batting average?
Probably a hefty 200, maybe.
Well, I'm
gonna tell you, the biggest change for me from high school, college into professional baseball was going from aluminum bats to wooden bats.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. For me, it was tough because I was a little spray hitter. I didn't hit for deep balls. I was a doubles or singles hitter. And those balls that you get in on the inside, those fastballs that you could hit with aluminum bat that might go over second base for a hit, ended up breaking the bat.
Now, with the Detroit Tigers, are there some famous people, Tigers that you
Sparky
played
Anderson was the manager.
Okay.
Alan Trammell played shortstop. Lou Whitaker played second.
Yeah.
Dan Petrie was a pitcher. You had Lance Parrish catching. A lot of those guys played in Montgomery and got pulled up from the minor league from the Detroit team that was in Montgomery.
So
Montgomery
they had
Rebels.
Montgomery. Okay, all right.
Hey, one thing I got to say, I know we're fixing to run out of time. I got to shout out to my daughter Hallie and her husband Kyle. They're over in Valdosta, Georgia, listening to the game tonight.
Okay.
They're watching it
All
on
right,
Prattville Live, and I think the Zimmermans might even be over there watching too. So just want to give a shout out.
Okay, good, man. Well, I was looking at social media, and I'm like, this dude never sleeps. Every time I look at social media, you're on the road somewhere. And I said, does he ever sleep? And I kind of envy your life a little bit. I see that truck everywhere, and I'm seeing you in different cities. And
Yep, I work for a lumber company during the week, so I travel 4 or 5 states, and so I leave Monday, back Friday, and then Saturday I try to find a gig somewhere, and Sunday I wash clothes and get ready to do it again.
Okay. Well, if anyone wants your services, where can they find you?
Hey, they can. My website is www.inthegroovedje.com, or they can find me on social media and shoot me a message or whatever. So anyway, like that, they can find me. Got some DJ Haynes shirts out. Got my number on the back. So
you have mine.
I might have. Are you a double X?
2, 3.
I might have a 2X for you.
X.
I might have one in my truck for you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time, man, and I really wanted to get you here because you're one of those unsung heroes that give so much to the community and to this program, and I want to definitely highlight you and let you know how much we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate it.
All right, folks, that was Marcus Jackson interviewing DJ Steve Haynes. Me and him are usually the first two that walk in the gate here, and last one's leaving out. So it was great to have you up here, DJ Haynes.
Thanks.
Central Phoenix City on top, 42-0 here at halftime. When we come back, Chip Powell will be joined by AutoSave's Mike McBride right here on the halftime show. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present
a longtime customer of Billy Lynam's Auto Save Tire and Automotive. Billy is proud to support the Lions Quarterback Club and all of the radio and live stream broadcasts. But the thing that he is most proud of is having a reputation for saving his customers money on the best brand name tires, automotive accessories, and service. Let Billy and his crew know that you appreciate the support of Prattville High School. Let Auto Save Tire and Automotive take care of your vehicles and save you money. North Memorial Drive in Prattville and locations in Montgomery and Wetumpka. AutoSaveTires.net.
You need a truck. You got to have a truck. Well, the best selection of previously owned trucks and SUVs is at Auto X of Prattville on South Memorial Drive. At Auto X of Prattville, they have Ford F-150, Chevrolet Silverados. They've got a great selection of Ram Tough trucks, great selection of Jeep Wranglers, and the best selection of SUVs in Central Alabama. Visit their webpage at AutoXofPrattville.com. Visit their Facebook page or give them a call, 866-912-8405. Auto X of Prattville. They got trucks.
Hey, I'm Shane Spiller with Spiller Furniture and Mattress. We're a proud supporter of Prattville Lions football and glad to be part of the broadcast. We're located right in downtown Prattville, been here for 35 years. Right here in downtown Prattville, we have 12,000 square feet of great merchandise to help you be comfortable at the big game. Right here at Spiller Furniture and Mattress, we specialize in big selection, friendly service, and credit. So come see us in downtown Prattville at Spiller Furniture and Mattress, where we're proud to support Prattville Lions football. Go Lions.
This is the brand new, totally redesigned 2019 Ram 1500. Beautiful new truck, rides like a dream. I have Laramies, I have Bighorns, I have Limiteds. Most have the Hemi V8s, 395 horsepower. Super nice vehicles. Come see Bobby Lowe here at Brubaker Prattville.
Hey folks, Brent Stevens, General Manager. It's always a better buy at Brubaker. Come see us today or visit us online at BrubakerPrattville.com.
Man, Chip, finally, we got an E-Z-GO dealer.
Man, it's officially true. Prattville has it all.
Yeah, and it's not some just old fly-by-night operation or some dude selling golf carts under a shade tree. It's the real deal. Prattville Outdoors is a family business with 5 decades of service.
Let's go for a test drive.
That's a good idea.
Hey, man, I'm driving.
Why should you drive? I'm the voice. You're the sidekick.
Come see our new Easy Goes and all the other great outdoor stuff. Highway 82, west of Highway 14.
Getting out band, man, our Prattville band is as fine a band as you're going to see in high school. And to think they're playing the music from Toto, man, I mean, that makes us all feel good, doesn't it, Mike? I'm going to introduce Mike.
Hey, Chip, real quick, just want to let everybody know we're recording the band performance here, and we will have it posted on Prattville Live tonight for the band folks. We got commitments we got to do on halftime, and we hate that we can't do the whole band performance, but we've come up with a little system now. We're going to try to record the whole thing, and then we're going to upload it on Prattville Live YouTube and have it where you can go back and watch it.
Great job too, Mills, are doing that, because this. Let me tell you, there's not a better band performance. The music, everything they do is just great. They do an outstanding job. I'm joined right now by General Manager Mike McBride of Auto Save Tire and Automotive. Three locations, Mike, I believe. I'll let you talk about it real quick.
Yeah, we currently have 3, Chip. We've got Wetumpka is located in Toulouse Shopping Center over there where the Winn-Dixie is. Montgomery's over off of Burbank by Fraser United Methodist Church. And then Prattville, of course, is in the Planet Fitness Shopping Center there.
Right, and we've got a grand opening we're going to talk about in just a minute. But tell us real quick, mainly, it's where you can get tires. I get my tires from Billy up there. Billy's not the best-looking guy in America. But no, I'm kidding.
He's got a face for radio, right?
Yeah, Billy, great guy, man. And he knows I would say something that about him.
Great guy, great boss.
I like Billy. He's a good guy. And I tell you what, I wouldn't want to get in a wrestling match with him.
No, we had a bet the other day. Would you ever fight Billy? Well, my God, no.
No. But Billy's not a fighter; he's a lover.
That's correct.
But anyway, but talk a little bit about what y'all do. We all know you buy tires there and you get them rotated and you oil change, but y'all do everything else too.
Yeah, Chip. The misconception with the tire store is that they just do tires.
Right.
We're top to bottom A to Z, alternators, oil, full engine replacements if we have to. Transmission replacements.
Yeah.
Whatever you have wrong with your vehicle, we can fix.
Yeah, and I know it stays busy up there all the time, and the guys do a great job. I was there last Saturday getting some work done on my Jeep, and I did an outstanding job on it. But got some exciting news here in Prattville, at the Prattville location, kind of an off-road type thing where you can go, and it really hadn't been a lot of places you can go and get lifts, 1-inch body lifts or 1-inch leveling kit lifts or 6-inch suspension lifts, and really take that four-wheel drive that you got and turn it into something nice.
I was reading the other day, Chip, that within the past 6 months to a year, the top-selling vehicle in America is a Jeep.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. So you have all these Jeeps out here running around, and everyone wants to personalize their own ride. And that's what we're going to offer is we can take your Jeep and turn it into your Jeep.
Right.
We can put 40-inch tires on it now from Cooper. We can put, this weekend, and like you mentioned earlier, we're having a grand opening tomorrow. So we're going to be giving away a free set of Dynapro hand-cooked MTs. Whatever size you want.
Yeah.
I mean, up to a $1,400 value.
Yeah.
We're going to have food, drinks. We're going to have several to give away throughout the day, a light bar, some light kits, different things like that, just to get the city excited about personalizing their vehicle.
And we also have the new building coming up, and that's located on
157 North Memorial.
Right.
Is where we are in Prattville.
Yeah, go see those folks there about all that stuff. I was reading last night, I'm big into Jeeps, that one of the top residual values out there today is a Jeep Wrangler. In 3 years, it's expected to be 81% of the value.
Chip, grab this one. You ready? So whenever I started working there, I fell into the Jeep bug, right?
Yeah.
And Billy found out that I wanted one pretty bad.
Right.
So he found one in Atlanta. It was an 04 model with 112,000 miles on it. Bone stock, LJ, the extended body, right? It was the Unlimited.
Right.
We drive to Atlanta to pick it up, and the guy's like, I got 5 offers right now. He said, so if you want it, you better buy it.
Yeah, I've got an 05, just a Rubicon model, and people are trying to buy it from me all the time, and I'm like, you know, sometimes it gets a little tempting, the money that they're offering, because it's as much as I paid for about 7 years ago.
But you can't replace it.
No,
That's the thing.
It's such a fun vehicle, but y'all work on Fords, Dodges, everything out there.
Oh yeah, man, we're gonna lift your Chevrolet, your Ford, your Toyota. We're gonna fix it. You know, bring it to us. We'll treat you like family, and we have also wanted to mention out, you know, for some of our Elmore County people that happen to listen to us. If you're an Elmore County educator, you should have gotten your 12% discount card delivered to you last week. That's also for Elmore County. We got it for Autauga County. So we're trying to help out our educators also by giving them a great discount.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And y'all have about every tire manufacturer you can get.
If you can think of it, we got it.
From Bridgestone to Michelin to
Hankook, Yokohama, Firestone.
And I'll tell you something else y'all offer too that it helps a lot of people is the card that offers 6 months, 0%.
That's right. Our financing cards, we have Synchrony, and then we also have Firestone, which offer you up to 6 months at 0% interest.
Yeah.
So you got 6 months to pay it off, right?
Yeah.
But that's also, you know, whoever can qualify for it too.
Yeah.
It's not just a given.
But it's always good to see, and the best thing about going to the Prattville location is seeing the Bulldog.
Oh yeah, Coleslaw
What's
is
his name?
Coleslaw is. We've had to cut payroll a little bit, so Coleslaw is only in Tuesdays and Thursdays, and he's getting a little long in the tooth. So come on by and see him while you can.
I heard there was a poll taken of women coming in there would they rather kiss Billy or Coleslaw, and it went to Coleslaw.
Coleslaw won. Yeah, it was overwhelmingly big. Hey, and one more thing before you let me go.
Yeah.
You guys have got probably one of the best sideline reporters since Lynn Swan.
The guy's phenomenal.
And Coach Burdett. I mean,
how we've kept him, I don't know.
And he's probably forgotten more about football than I'll ever know.
Yes.
But a great guy and a great individual also.
And he loves food, and he drives a Jeep.
Yes, sir. He comes to see us also.
Yeah, he does. But, Mike, we appreciate it. And look, one more time before you go, the grand opening tomorrow.
10 to 2. We're going to go 10 to 2 tomorrow. We're going to have food.
Free ribeyes, tenderloins. Oh, no. Hot dogs.
It's going to be hot dogs.
Okay.
And then we're going to have the Buffalo Rock truck's going to be there serving free drinks. And then also the giveaways. And don't forget to register for the free set of tires.
Yeah, man. And I appreciate y'all supporting this broadcast here. And it allows us to show all these things we talked about, like the band tonight. And so go out and support these guys. And we appreciate everything you do, Mike, and we'll get by there and see you. I'll try to get by there. I got to hurry to get to Auburn tomorrow. So
yeah, man, y'all come and see us. Really, anything we can do for you, you know, we'd love to help you out. And like I said, if somebody just needs help, hey, we'll try to help them out if we can.
Okay. All right, Mildred. That was Mike McBride of Auto Save Tire and Automotive, 3 locations around here. We appreciate it, Mike. It's 42-0 here at halftime.
Take a 1 minute break.
We're going to take a 1 minute break. We'll be back after these messages.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
See the Bates family, Jared, Barbara, or Mickey at Clanton Tractor.
Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish. Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish.
I only use U.S. farm-raised catfish.
We've been selling U.S. farm-raised catfish since 1978.
They do have a choice for a good, wholesome, safe fish. We know it's a good product.
Ask for U.S. farm-raised catfish, only the finest, freshest, tastiest. You can taste the difference.
From our farm to your table, your family deserves the best. U.S. farm-raised catfish.
From 5 to 10 p.m. Featuring the music of Shackelford Lane. Great food from a variety of
Welcome back to Stanley Jensen Stadium. We're about to get the third quarter of play underway here, and it's a lopsided game. 42-0 is just about out of reach as far as high school football goes in 7A. So Chip, what do you, if you're Prattville now, how do you manage the second half?
Well, I tell you what, this is when coaching has got to come in, because these kids didn't expect this. They knew Central was good. That they've been taught that all week, and they've been taught this is the best team you're going to play. I mean, it is. They didn't expect that, so you've really got to get back in their head and say, guys, we got to go out there like it's nothing to nothing and fight. and remember that these young guys, these older guys, you're not going to have this opportunity again. But these young guys, they got to remember this feeling and not want this. And you've got to go back to work in the off season and the spring and get prepared, because this is just, this ain't got anything to do with coaching. This is just, Spivey, Peter Parrish, Melton, the young McKay, and then the wide receiver, they're just better than everybody, and they're better at every position, and it's tough. So that's what the big thing is Coach Ross getting these guys back into this game and saying, all right, guys, let's get out there and bust our rear ends and fight. And that's what you got to do.
Well, Prattville will kick off to start the second half. Tyler and P. Ryan will be kicking off from our right to our left to open up the second half of play. Prattville down in a hole 42-0. And the way you climb out of that hole is one step at a time, and it starts right here with the opening kick. And P. Ryan kicks this one away, and this one's going to go into the end zone. A deep touchback. Let's take it down to our second Southern reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett.
Off to a good start.
Donnie, did you hear that, what they said about you, Mike said about you at halftime?
No, what did Mike say about me at halftime?
He said there's not a finer sideline reporter in high school or college football.
I tell you what, Mike McBride is a nice guy.
That includes Ronnie Brown.
Hey,
yeah.
Mike's son Houston played for us at the junior high a couple years ago. Houston was about 5'5", weighed 145 pounds, but he was the center. And talking about zip one back there, the kid was good. Got a little penalty on the play.
Yeah, a little motionless seams.
Hey, and while I got y'all, I've got an 04 Jeep Wrangler Sport.
Right.
118,000 miles on it, and it is for sale if anybody wants to cough it up.
Why don't you take over to AutoSave? Take it to AutoSave and trick it out.
How about I'll sell it to the right person for the right amount of money?
I've got you beat. I got an 05 with 133,000 miles on it.
Well.
I'll tell you what, those Jeeps are bulletproof.
I got a couple of tops I'll throw in with it.
And I believe we have motion again.
All right, Will, I'm going to be quiet where you can tell everybody what's going on.
We can talk about your Jeep if you want to. Talk about it some more. That's fine with me. Y'all can talk about your Jeeps.
Hey, because you know what? It's working out real good for us right now.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I can tell you this. The Jeep that Donnie has is a man Jeep because it's a manual stick shift.
5-speed.
It ain't no automatic.
That's right. Ain't no sissy automatic.
Yeah. You can't have a Jeep that's an automatic.
Well, 1st and 20 for the Devils now from their own 10-yard line. And Parrish is going to pitch this one out to is that McKay over on the far side? He's not going to get anywhere. He's stuffed. Brandon Butts got him again.
Spivey, the ball carrier. Play gain 1 yard at 2nd and 19.
2nd and 19 coming up for the Devils. Deep in a pit of despair now at their own 11-yard line.
Look for E.J. Williams here he's in single coverage out here. Look for him to get the ball thrown to.
Parrish rolls that direction.
There he
now
is.
Fires toward him, and it is called by E.J. Williams. He breaks the tackle at the 30, 35-40, 45-50. E.J. Williams along the Prattville boundary finally wrestles out of bounds at the Prattville 45-yard line. After a big gain.
If I'm seeing all this, Will, these coaches are seeing it. It's just they can't physically play with these guys. I mean, there was 2 guys in pretty decent coverage, but E.J. Williams is just a better player.
Marlon Brentley Jr. finally makes the tackle, but not before Williams gets him out of the hole and puts him in position in Prattville territory, 1st and 10 at our 45. Just underway here in the 3rd quarter. Parrish to pass again, complete on the far flat, out to the 39-yard line, down to the 39-yard line of Prattville.
Pretty good play right there by Skylar Henderson in an open field tackle there.
Henderson defended. 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 coming up for the Red Devils. Ball is at the 39-yard line of Prattville. 10:42 to play here, opening quarter. Central on top 42-0 and not showing signs of stopping as they give this one up to McKay. And McKay is rumbling across the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
Spivey down around the 20.
Number 98,
1st and 10.
Charlie Gibson checking in on the defensive front as McKeithen checks out.
Doing a good job of rotating those guys in on defense.
1st and 10 from the 27. Go the Red Devil from the Prattville 27, and Parrish wants to pass, steps out of pressure. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he's got one man to beat at the 20, 15. Spins off the man and at the 10-yard line, still on his feet at the 5-yard line. Peter Parrish showing this athleticism. He spun off 4 or 5 would-be tacklers and finally goes down to the 5-yard line by number 1, Mason Taylor.
That shows you what LSU thinks about him right there. Again, we talked about it earlier. They've got him. He's committed as an athlete for them, and you saw how athletic he was there.
1st and goal from the 5, and the motion again against the Red Devils. But is there anything that's going to hurt the Red Devils going down the road, Chip? It's got to be there. A little bit of undisciplined play here. There's little things like the motion penalties and the contact after the play. The only thing that can stop them is themselves, it seems, at this point.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. I mean, looking at what the region has done, it looks like Auburn won last night against Lee.
Pretty narrow
margin, but I don't see either one of those teams coming anywhere close to Central here.
2nd and goal from the 3. McKay has stood up behind the line and dropped by Marlon Brantley Jr.
Man, what a play by Marlon Brantley. Great job. Open field tackle on a big back like that, 215 pounds. Marlon's listed at 175, and I'm not sure he's anywhere near that. But great job by Marlon Brantley.
As we see Zach Berner checking in. And the linebacker. Hadn't seen much of him tonight. Let's see what he's going to contribute here on 2nd.
Hooked up with Auto Plus, a nationwide leader in the automotive aftermarket. Don't you dare go to another parts store before checking the great prices at D&J Auto Plus, 175 Highway 82 Bypass in Prattville.
All schools.
Welcome back to Stanley Jensen Stadium. 8:44 to play. 3rd quarter. 49 for Central and none for the good guys. We're looking to change all that. We're going to get the ball back with another chance again as Central prepares to kick off, going from our left to our right. Coleman kicks this one away, and it is a short kick fielded at the 15-yard line by Brandon Butts. And out to the 20-22 he goes.
Ball loose.
The ball comes loose momentarily, but Prattville maintains the possession.
Butts brought down around the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Lions.
1st and 10 Lions. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be selecting a Buffalo Rock Pepsi player of the game. We'll make a presentation next Thursday night during the Coach Caleb Ross Show at Los Mayas Mexican Restaurant. Join us at Los Mayas at 5:30 on Thursday nights. The great folks from Buffalo Rock will be on hand to make a nice plaque presentation along with a certificate from Sport Clips for an MVP. And we haven't talked about Sport Clips yet, but we will get to that here momentarily. 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 23-yard line. Trey Edwards, your quarterback, has three receivers to the far side, and now Thompson comes in motion. And here is a give to, that's McGee. And McGee gets about a yard out to the 24, maybe the 25.
That was a good hard run by McGee. He was stuck at the line of scrimmage and drove forward to pick up right at 2 yards.
2nd and 8 for the Lions at the 25-yard line. Looking to get on the board for the first time tonight as Edwards hands off to McGee, and he is keeping it on the play action, and Edwards spins off of it and picks up a 1st down out to the 36-yard line. Nifty running, nifty give and take by Edwards. Fooled me. He picks up his 1st down out to the 36.
Yeah, that was an excellent play, excellent pull and read by Trey, and man, he when he had the ball in the back's arms, there was a guy draped all over both of them.
There was. Edwards is going to keep this one again. This time no joy as he gains no yards, no gain, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. From the 35 they go. Clock on the move, under 7.5 to play in the 3rd quarter. Central up big, 49-zip. Folks, I wish the news was better, but there's no joy in Mudville tonight. 2nd down and a long 9 from just outside our 35-yard line. Trey Edwards sends Powell in motion to the far side, and he's going to keep it with a little room, a little bit of a crease across the 40 out to the 42-yard line. He'll pick up 6 yards and bring up a 3rd down and manageable.
Trey's helmet comes off, so you'll see Kramer trot on the field.
3rd down and 2. A long 2 coming up for the Lions. The line to make is the 45 of Prattville. They are just outside the 42. And here's Kramer. Bunch to the far side. One alone to the near side is Malik Smith. Let's see if they want to take a shot here. He's in single coverage.
Yeah, no deep safety, so you're going to have him one-on-one.
Kramer sets his play, takes the snap and drops back to pass. Throws it up for grabs. It's downfield. Oh, just out of the reach of his intended receiver, Jalen McCary, at the Phoenix City 25-yard line, and he had him.
Yeah, that
had his man beat.
That's about a 2 to 3 step drop to a go route, and he couldn't get the ball off. That's how much quickness and speed this central defensive front has. He just has no time. I mean, that's a throw that you get off every day.
We got an official heat timeout with 6:16 to play in the third quarter. 49 zip. Other guys. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back after these words.
Fundraising fun at Launch Trampoline Park in Prattville. Check out the party packages at launchprattville.com and on Facebook. Dunk like a pro and raise money for your church or school. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline. Go to launchprattville.com and find out about toddler time on Wednesday and Saturday, Launch Fitness on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and the biggest blacklight party ever, Launch Ignite, every Friday night. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline.
You never know who will be tonight's most valuable player, but you could be tomorrow's most valuable picker. That's because you can discover your next bargain at Prattville Pickers. It's the region's largest collection of everything unique. It's a treasure hunter's paradise and a collector's dream come true. Don't scrimmage through rummage. Go to Prattville Pickers for the best selection of everything unique. Cheer loud tonight for the game's most valuable player. And you can be the most valuable picker this weekend at Prattville Pickers on Highway 82 across from the Prattville Country Club.
Tylen Piron's punt is fair caught at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 Red Devils at the 31. Let's go down to Coach Donnie Burnett on the sideline. Our Steak and Shake sideline reporter.
Sorry, guys. I was over here at the fence. We just had somebody trip over a cord. It was a little girl, and she screamed, and I didn't know what happened. So I missed everything that just happened.
Rescuer. Okay.
Yeah, well, cute little girl, but she had on a Bama shirt.
Oh, well, you know, nobody's perfect. Nobody's
tough.
perfect. Here's Parrish on a give. Now, there's a new quarterback in the game now, or is that still Parrish? No, it's still Parrish.
But a new running back and new receivers.
Yes, they are. New running back and new receivers.
That's a different quarterback. Number 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
The number 2 or 8?
That's 8.
8. That's a whole new offensive line, whole new group in here.
2nd down and 8 for the Red Devils. 5.5 to play in the third. Shotgun. Quarterback has it, and he wants to pass out in the flat. It's complete. Trying to make one man miss. He does. Makes 2 and 3 men miss. And he's going to get a first down out to the Phoenix City 44-yard line before he's finally stopped.
That's their 2nd or 3rd team wide receiver.
Going to have to go into the extended rosters now to pull out some of these names for you folks. For you faithful that are holding on tonight, give us a minute to come up with that roster. Here on 1st and 10. Big loss in the play.
Williams loses 2 yards at 2nd and 12.
Big stop by the Prattville D. It's going to be 2nd and 12 coming up for Central back at their own 39-yard line. Second and 12, Central here. Ball at their own 39-yard line. 4:20 to play in the third quarter. Running back hitting the backfield, but squirts ahead for a gain of about 3 out to the 41. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9. 3rd down, 9 to go for the Devils at their own 42-yard line.
One thing we did defensively, we missed Bozeman tonight. He's a difference maker on that front. I think it would have shut Central's running game down a little bit had he been able to play tonight.
Oh, no doubt. Andre Gary on the coverage there on a pass out in the flats. Incomplete it goes. This is going to be 4th and 9 now for the Red Devils in a punting situation. Brandon Butts going in deep punt formation. He'll be back at his own 20-yard line. Clock on the move at 3 minutes and 15 seconds played in the third quarter, and it's been all Central tonight, folks. 49-0 is your score. As the Central punter waits for the snap, he's got it. Prattville comes after it, but it is away. BB calls for the fair catch at the 25-yard line, and he's got it. And that's where the Lions will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 25 with 2:52 to play in the third.
Brandon Butts has done a good job tonight on punts. Their punt return and catching the ball. The punter for Central punts it high, just kind of like Piron does. And he has to catch that ball in the crowd, and he's done a good job of that night. He's had a good ball game tonight.
Yep. Edwards now in at quarterback. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Now Thompson comes in motion and sets in the slot, and this is going to be a give to the running back. That's McGee. McGee across the 30 to 35, 34-yard line before he's stopped. A nice gain on the play.
No doubt one of the best running plays we've had at running back tonight. Good job right there for the Lions. And it's going to be negated by a penalty.
That's unfortunate, a holding penalty. A very unfortunate holding penalty that puts us behind the chains at our own, just inside our own 20-yard lines. It's going to be 2nd down and 16 after that 8-yard gain. So 2nd and 16 for the Lions back at their own 20. As this clock rolls close to 2 minutes to play here in the third. Edwards in the shotgun. He's got McGee to the right. Waits the snap. Now he's got it. And this is a keeper. Fakes to McGee and keeps it himself. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be about all.
You know, Trey can make 1 or 2 miss, but there's 3 and 4s right there. I mean, it is just.
Well, I don't get it, Chip, because they're playing 14 on defense, but they're not calling the penalty.
That's right, yeah.
It appears that there's 14 Devils out there.
I agree with you.
I mean, it's just.
They're just all athletic. I mean, they all run and tackle and whatever you do in football, they do it.
Here on 2nd and 17 to give to Jakarian Willis, and he gets across the 20 out to the 24-yard line, but still not to the original line of scrimmage at the 28-7.
Hey, Will, you were probably one of the first guys that jumped on that Jakarian Willis train. He's just a sophomore.
Right.
He is a good-looking young running back. He's going to be got a bright future for the Prattville Lions.
If he gets a step to get to full speed, he's a dangerous back for sure. Edwards looking to pass on 3rd and 11, throws it downfield, and is it caught at the 41?
He got it.
Yes, it is. Malik Smith makes the catch at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Lions. After the game tonight, you can ignite until midnight at Launch Trampoline Park. It's the coolest blacklight party, the ultimate, the extreme Launch Trampoline.
And how about those haircuts, man? Did you get one recently?
I wasn't fortunate enough, but I'm due for one next week over at Sport Clips. We'll talk about that too. 1st and 10 now from the 44 they go, and here's a give to Willis. And Willis is hit and dropped for about a 1-yard loss. You know, after a night like this, Chip, there's nothing better than that massaging green tea shampoo head massage that you get with the MVP treatment from Sport Clips. It just makes you happy. It makes all the blues kind of go away.
Do you get a discount if you have less hair?
Yeah, you probably get a good discount, but it's all about the scalp when it comes to the massage. 1 minute break, 4th quarter coming up. Other guys 49, Prattville zip. Lions football continues after this.
Version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
See the Bates family, Jared, Barbara, or Mickey at Clanton Tractor.
Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish. Give me some U.S. farm-raised catfish.
Our
only use U.S. farm-raised catfish.
We've been selling U.S. farm-raised catfish since 1978.
They do have a choice for a good, wholesome, safe fish. We know it's a good product.
Ask for U.S. farm-raised catfish, only the finest, freshest, tastiest. You can taste the difference.
From our farm to your table, your family deserves the best. U.S. farm-raised catfish.
Stadium, fourth quarter, getting ready to get underway here. 12 minutes to play, and it's a long way back for Prattville. They trail 49-0. But, hey, we got a couple of 14, 21-point plays that we can run here and get right back in this.
It's time to run it. Hey, a couple shout-outs. Chip and Kelly Carden, they didn't hear. We had a little distortion. They didn't hear, but I'm glad they're listening. On the largest TV screen of the night.
Yes, the winners. Edwards keeps this one around the right end. He'll get ahead of the chains out to the 43-yard line. It'll be third down and about 8.
Also, J.J. Kemp, one of the 4 horsemen.
Yes.
That on Facebook, you've seen the guys that travel every week.
The Tuesday Travelers.
Yeah, Tuesday Travelers.
Mm-hmm.
J.J., one of those, listening in and watching from Nashville, Tennessee.
Chief Kemp.
Nashville.
Third and 8, Edwards drops the pass, looking downfield, nobody there, steps out of pressure, now just tosses it away to avoid the sack, and wisely so. It'll be fourth down. Hey, Spiller Furniture in downtown Prattville is proud to support the Lion Nation. Drop by Spiller and ask for credit. Credit. There's something about buying furniture at your local downtown furniture dealer. You don't have to worry about this rooms to go thing where you might get this stuff from a warehouse in Atlanta that's broken and they don't even fix it when it comes to you. Get your stuff from local furniture people that know what they're doing and know how to treat you after the sale. Spiller Furniture in downtown Prattville.
Kind of like buying a local Ram truck from Brubaker Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Chrysler up there in Prattville across from Panera Bread.
Oh, yes. P. Ryan gets the punt away. Fair catch called for at the 22-yard line. And let's call also for a 10-second station ID here on the Prattville Lions Radio Network. And we're back. 10:33 to play in the fourth quarter. 49-0. The guys from over near Georgia are on top of our Prattville Lions. And they've got the ball, unfortunately, at their own 23-yard line. First and 10. Shotgun snap, and this play will be blown dead.
I saw some motion there.
Hey, you can enjoy the game tonight while it's still going, but tomorrow you probably have one of those weekend projects. I mean, that's why you need the Russell Do-It Center. They got it all. Construction, home repair, landscaping, hardware. They're open tomorrow to make your honey-do list easy. And you know when these fall projects come up, there's always something that you need. Russell Do-It Center is going to have it for you, so check them out.
You know what I'd like to do tomorrow is put a roof on a house about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Be nice.
That would be nice. Nothing like that tar melting to your body. Here on 1st and 15 for the Devils back at their own 18-yard line.
That was Zach Bruner on a big hit right there from his linebacker spot. Good job right there by the senior linebacker.
And one thing that you have seen from these Lions in the second half is they have not laid down. They haven't quit. And that's what Coach Ross was preaching in the halftime, to come out here and just keep fighting. And they've done that, and you got to give them a lot of credit.
And I hadn't seen one bad attitude out there. So that's the biggest thing you had to get, is make sure these kids are together.
Here on 2nd and 22, Central Phoenix City throws it deep and in and out of the hands of the 10 receiver, covered up well by number 3, Ian Jackson, and by number 25. Is that 25? 12.
12. Let me see. I can't get his number.
Yeah.
We're still not seeing his number, but I believe that's who that is.
Quan Jones.
Quan Jones. Good coverage right there with those two guys. And
You're right.
Of course, that's Marcus's nephew, I believe. Ian Jackson, 6'2", 190, 10th grader. That is a good-looking young free safety.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
3rd and 18 here for the Devils as they drop back to pass, looking downfield. Now throwing deep again, this time incomplete. Incomplete at the 44-yard line. And another punting situation for Phoenix City. And another chance for Prattville to get on the board.
Looked like Andre Gary, the corner over there with good coverage. Junior cornerback for the Lions.
Central Phoenix City punter will be heels down at his own 5-yard line with 8:41 to play in regulation. Brandon Butts goes back to his own 40. Oh, he has returned some kicks and punts tonight, hasn't he?
Done a good job. I mean,
no drops, clean. Very dependable return man in Brandon Butts, as this is a high, towering punt.
Good
Fair
punt.
catch called for at the 49-yard line of Prattville, and that's where they'll have it. Let's go down to our Steak and Shake Southern reporter, Coach Donnie Burnett.
Oh, now y'all want to talk to me.
There you are, Donnie.
Yeah.
You're not getting enough attention? I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, I got a shout-out.
Oh, go ahead.
I got another one. Pooh Bedwell is watching from her 65-inch television, so she's currently in second
close.
place.
Yeah.
She's
one
in
of the,
second
hey,
place.
one of the sweetest girls in the world, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Man, I would love some Pooh.
World's greatest librarian.
Yes. Well,
First-
hold on now. My mama was a librarian. She's
Kramer on first down pitches it out to Thompson. And Thompson across the 50 to the Phoenix City 46-yard line. Kyle Kramer back in the
Taylor
game.
took a good lick on his hip.
Yeah, he got hit. Got hit pretty hard.
Yeah. Let's see if he gonna come limping off there. I think he's gonna be okay, but he might have
Stinger.
got a stinger in the hip because he's holding his left leg.
Yeah, he's in pain.
It looks like he's holding his hip. Man, I know how that feels. Ooh.
Second down and 4 for the Lions at the Devils' 45-yard line. And here's Kyle Kramer from the shotgun once again, this time with time to throw, and throws it complete out to the 40-yard line, complete to the 39.
Drew
Hedgecock on the catch.
Great catch in traffic right there, man. He knew he was fitting to get hit. He took it, got the catch, took the hit, got the first down. Great
Drew
job.
Hedgecock at 5'8", 155.
That's probably
with some guts in there.
A lot of heart.
Yep.
Great kid, too, I'm going to tell you.
Probably about 145.
First and 10 from the Devils' 38 they go. And here's a give to Powell. Powell trying to get to the outside, following his blockers. Gets a couple yards before he's cut down at the 41. At the 36. Second down to 7.
I'm going to tell you, as a coach, you love to see a running back that'll do that, that'll get behind those guys. And he just put his hand on him, and I'm going to ride you as far as I can. So many of them want to cut it back, and you don't want to cut it back against this group.
Yeah, that's just what you got to learn. I mean, you can do that with about 60% of the teams we play, but not this one.
Shotgun for Kramer here from the Phoenix City 36-yard line. Drops back to pass, looking downfield, and now throws as he's hit as he throws, and incomplete it goes at the 30-yard line.
Looking on a crossing route to Malik Smith, and just looked like he might have got hit right before, like you said, right before.
Heat timeout right now. 6 minutes to play. We're going to take a heat timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break, and Lions football will continue right after this.
Don't throw away your money, especially on replacement auto parts. In most cases, aftermarket parts are just as good and a heck of a lot cheaper than factory parts. D&J Auto Parts in Prattville is all hooked up with Auto Plus, a nationwide leader in the automotive aftermarket. Don't you dare go to another parts store before checking the great prices at D&J Auto Plus, 175 Highway 82 Bypass in Prattville.
All schools and nonprofits qualify for fundraising fun at Launch Trampoline Park in Prattville. Check out the party packages at launchprattville.com and on Facebook. Dunk like a pro and raise money for your church or school. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline. Go to launchprattville.com and find out about toddler time on Wednesday and Saturday, Launch Fitness on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and the biggest blacklight party ever, Launch Ignite, every Friday night. The ultimate, the extreme, Launch Trampoline.
Third down and 8 for the Lions from the Devils' 36-yard line. Kyle Kramer loads a shotgun, floods the secondary of the receivers, and makes it complete out to Thompson, who's back in the game. He shook off that little hip stinger, and he's back in the ball game. And makes the catch.
You know when that'll hurt? In the morning. When you take that first step out of bed, you'll go, oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
4th and 1 now for the Lions at the Devils' 30-yard line. Kramer's going to load it up. They're going to go for it right here with 5:37 to play. And the give.
Got it.
And they pick it up just inside the outside the 25 to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Easy as they go.
You know, and one thing you got to worry about if you're either team, especially Prattville, because we've got a few more regular players in than they would, is not getting anybody hurt.
That's right. Jakarian Willis now checks in the game for McGee at running back, and Willis is going to get the call, trying to get to the outside, and he does. The 20, keeps his feet at the 15 and down to the 6, stumbles just short of the 15. And it's going to be perhaps just enough for a first down. It does move the chains again for the Lions.
You know, you can tell a guy is just got the it factor, and he's got it. He's just a young guy, and man, the cuts that he made right there just to avoid tacklers, great job. Just a sophomore.
1st and 10. Kramer keeps it this time. Kramer's going inside the 10 down to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Prattville, with 4:30 to play.
And here comes the starting defense for Central.
1st and 10.
Trying to preserve this shutout.
Which I understand this, okay? I do. There's pride, and you try. This is your goal, is to keep people from scoring on you, and a lot of people don't understand this, but I do. I understand this.
Stoppage in play here, and the timeout by the officials. Hey, do you know that Prattville finally has an Easy Go dealer, which includes all the incredible Textron outdoor RUVs? Prattville Outdoors. We've been there ourselves and seen what they've got on hand, and it's worth the trip.
Yeah, the Textron used to be the Arctic Cat.
Right.
Bought out by, so the same vehicle, and I've had an Arctic Cat, great four-wheelers, and they got a load of those along with the Easy Go. And we got some scores that are kind of shocking, too.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of.
2 Alabama commits going at it tonight. Tugliali-Naglovo.
Yes.
Versus Bryant.
Tugaluva versus Bear the 6th.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
Hewitt, Trussville, 35.
It's Hoover and Hewitt.
Well, the soon-to-be Bama commit probably in Robbie Ashford. You know,
that's right.
They're going to get who they want. Hewitt, 35. Hoover, 14 in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Milzer was right, but that is a surprising score there.
Wetumpka, 27. Opelika, 22 in the 3rd, and we'll see Wetumpka here next week or 2 weeks from now.
Saw they brought in their starting defense to reserve the shutout, and we still scored on them. Malik Smith is a guy that we've got to get the ball to more. He's got elite speed. You saw in that jet sweep right there what he can do.
Now for the point after. They swing it wide. Now they come back together. Vancour on the hold. And Kramer is your long snapper. Pirine set for the point after. And the snap is low. Vancour's going to have to pick it up.
And
throw it. Fires it for the end zone, and this is broken up, incomplete. With 3:28 to play in the 4th quarter, your score, Central 49, Prattville 6. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back right after this. 30-second break, excuse me. We'll be right back.
You never know who will be tonight's most valuable player, but you could be tomorrow's most valuable picker. That's because you can discover your next bargain at Prattville Pickers. It's the region's largest collection of everything unique. It's a treasure hunter's paradise and a collector's dream come true. Don't scrimmage through rummage. Go to Prattville Pickers for the best selection of everything unique. Cheer loud tonight for the game's most valuable player. And you can be the most valuable picker this weekend at Prattville Pickers on Highway 82 across from the Prattville Country Club.
Welcome back to Stanley Jensen Stadium. Your Sport Clip's most valuable play of the scoring drive was a 4-yard play to end around to Malik Smith. Sport Clips in front of Target on Legends Parkway. No appointment needed. The MVP treatment at Sport Clips includes a precision haircut, massaging tea tree shampoo, and the legendary hot steam towel. Sport Clips in Prattville in front of Target on Legends Parkway. Your score 49-6 in favor of the other guys with 3:23 to play, but some positive stuff, some positive takeaways for Prattville after that drive, especially with the first team coming in trying to preserve a shutout, and Prattville still able to punch it in the end zone. As Pirine kicks this one away, it'll sail into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Steak and Shake's own Coach Dunny Burnett.
It appeared to me, maybe not. Am I there? Hey.
Yeah, there. You're there.
Okay. It looked like it was a direct snap, because did you see Trey after he went to catch the snap and Malik took it took the snap as it was coming back from the center.
Wow. I thought it
Perfect
was,
timing. No,
yeah.
he never gave it to him.
Okay.
Hey, and I got one more shout-out. Steve Whedon said he's watching from his 8-inch Samsung Galaxy over at Alabama Christian.
He is lost.
He wins
lost.
he wins the smallest screen, perhaps. The most explosive screen. Here's a give. The quarterback's going to keep this one for Central this time and get out to the 33-yard line, dragging tacklers.
But my question is, where did you get an 8-inch cell phone screen at?
Only Samsung's going to make something like that.
And 5.3, that's the biggest they got. Unless he's got a Note, but he said Samsung Galaxy, so I got him on that one.
Maybe it's that one that explodes, that they quit making?
Nah.
We got to start coming up with our most valuable
Buffalo
player.
Rock Pepsi player of the game.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 33. Go the Devils with 2:31 to play. And the quarterback's looking to pass, and he is hit and dropped in the backfield. Big sack back at the 19-yard line.
Like Zach
24-yard line. That is Zach Bruner.
A couple guys come to mind. Brandon Butts had an outstanding defensive game and catching the balls in traffic. He had a good game. Skylar Henderson early had some outstanding coverages, pass breaking up. Mason Taylor had a good game as well.
Mason Taylor did all he could to stem the tide as long as he could.
And, of course, Malik Smith has the only touchdown of the night for Prattville. I probably got to go with what you went with is Skylar Henderson.
Yeah, I like Skylar's play tonight. As lopsided as it was, Skylar played really hard. Here's a ball on the ground, and the quarterback has to fall on it back at the 16-yard line with 1:40 to play as we're ticking down to the end here. Donnie, what do you say?
Donnie is
fair enough.
No,
fair enough.
I don't know what's going on up there. All right, some new lines checking in. I'm going to hold my vote till the end.
Till the end.
He doesn't know what's going on up here. Yes, he does.
Yeah, it's very cool up here, Donnie. We're not sweating. That's what's going on up here.
Under a minute to play.
Mike bragging him about halftime go to Donnie's head.
It might have.
Yeah.
Here's a running back. Played a gift to the running back for the Devils around the left side, bottled up very well by the Prattville defense.
I bet Mike would leave my microphone on where I could talk to y'all.
Hey, that's the intern up here fooling with your stuff.
Well, let me tell you, me and the intern going to have a little chat. I had some really, really good things to tell you earlier, and I just totally forgot them.
Was it about D&J Auto Plus?
Or the Ram Truck 2019 Laramie package.
Man. Hey, that Jeep's still for sale. My phone's blowing up, too,
Hey,
by the
I'm
way.
going to describe the different packages when we get a chance because I've got everybody named.
Well, we got 20 seconds left in the game, so
really
better
quick
hustle.
here.
Yeah.
Laramie package is Will. Rebel package is Chip. The Longhorn package is the Donnie Burnett. The working package, the work truck is got to be Pratt. And the limited tech truck, Milzer.
All the way.
They have that's our personalities at the Ram Dodge Jeep place, Brubaker right there.
Which one was I?
You're the Longhorn.
The Longhorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit of suede, little bit of leather, a little bit of plastic.
Yeah.
And Pratt's the work truck.
Yeah, he's the work
Pratt's
truck.
the Paw truck.
Yeah. You know, the
it's
guy
got a camper shell on it.
The guy, it's got a camper shell and rubber floors. You know, where he can just throw his cigarettes on the floor.
It heats up really, really fast.
Yeah.
That's his truck. Heated seats.
Miller's got the 20-inch screen. You know, all the doodads on it. You know, that I don't know how to work.
Phoenix City will punt this one away with 12 seconds to play. And Butts is going to let this one roll wisely, and that'll take down the last few seconds. And this game is over. 49-6 is your final score.
We'll see how the handshakes go here at halftime. I mean, at the end of the game here. And Donnie's got to come up with his pick, too.
Yeah, your player of the game pick.
Yeah.
I like Skylar Henderson. Great kid.
And he went inside the Lions cage this week that you'll see on the Prattville Lions football review airing tomorrow afternoon. Or Monday. It'll air on Monday. You'll learn a lot about our Buffalo Rock Player of the Week, Skylar Henderson.
How about that? How about I'm like 3 for 3 in picking players of the week?
You are, and congratulations to you.
Yes, excellent job.
Speaking of 3-0, how about those junior high cats, 8th graders?
We didn't talk about that.
We tried to, but
well,
Michael kept cutting your mic off.
I know. we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
But hey, come on down here Thursday night. Weetumpkin's
Yes.
coming. Homecoming at the junior high.
We too.
All right.
Old We Two's coming to town. Well, we're going to step aside for a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have a word with Coach Ross as we wrap this one up. Your final score, Other Guys 49 and Prattville 6. We'll be right back.
In 1934, Steak and Shake decided the world didn't need another hamburger. They needed a steak burger. So they used 100% beef. Quick seared to seal in the flavor you'll only get from a steak burger. Steak and Shake, home of the original steak burger.
New at Steak and Shake, 24 meals under $4 with handcrafted steak burgers, all beef steak franks, and fresh guacamole made from scratch. Get 24 meals for under $4. New at Steak and Shake.
I could have built a drugstore anywhere in Montgomery, but it was this neighborhood that needed it. When I moved here, it was thriving. I want to see it that way again. Riverbank made borrowing the money easy when other banks didn't. It's nice when people care enough to make sure you have what you need. That's how I treat my customers, and that's how the folks at Riverbank treat me.
It's always a better buy at Brubaker.
Hey, this is Mike Cruz at Brubaker of Prattville. Come see us, all Jeep Wranglers, JK and the all-new JL at invoice pricing. That's up to $4,000 off on a Jeep Wrangler. Come see us at Brubaker of Prattville.
Hey folks, Brent Stevens, General Manager. It's always a better buy at Brubaker. Come see us today or visit us online at brubakerofprattville.com.
Hi, I'm Rob Smith with Brubaker of Prattville. Come on out today and see the all-new Wrangler JL. It's the most capable Wrangler ever, the most technologically advanced Wrangler ever, and the most aerodynamic Wrangler ever. Whether it's a 2-door, 4-door, Sahara, Sport, or Rubicon, come see us today at Brubaker of Prattville.
Hey folks, Brent Stevens, General Manager. It's always a better buy at Brubaker. Come see us today or visit us online at brubakerofprattville.com.
Why would you spend 50 grand on a truck and then go to Big Box City to get a $10 fog light? Get rugged, dependable, and still affordable truck accessories at the River Region's leader, Blue Ox Outfitters on Cobbs Ford Road. The hottest selling name brand truck accessories, all-terrain tires and rims, plus professional installation. Blue Ox Outfitters, the strength that drives the legend. 2480 Cobbs Ford Road, I-65, exit 179.
You better get us ready, Michael.
It's not my fault. It's the person who's down there.
You never blame anybody.
Buffalo Rock is well known for Pepsi and other great soft drink brands. Did you know that Buffalo Rock is one of the River Region's largest full-service caterers? And have you heard about Micro Market? Buffalo Rock is leading the region with innovation to replace conventional vending at many of the larger industrial plants. Plant management loves it, and so do the employees. To find out more about Buffalo Rock Catering and the Micro Market, call Mike Barnett at 334-394-4452. The Buffalo Rock family is proud to support area schools. BuffaloRock.com.
This game's been circled on the schedule since last season, and we knew this was coming, and just got to be proud of the way the Lions stuck it out tonight.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be a difficult situation for Prattville. I mean, yeah, you don't want to make excuses, but the facts are facts. That is one of the most athletic, strongest, biggest football teams you will see in high school football in this entire country. I mean, you're averaging 300 across the front on the offensive line. And our strength is defensive line.
Yeah, I hate to cut you off.
Okay.
But give me a second.
Go ahead.
Coach, never quit. That's a comment we had all night tonight. We never quit. We kept fighting, and like you said, we're going to get better.
Well, that was the message when we went into halftime. I said, look, it don't matter about the score. It's about who you are. And it's about where this program is going to be at the end of this season and where this program is going to be a year or two down the road. And like I told them, I said, guys, we're never going to have another night like this. And as long as I'm the head coach, we will not have another night like this. Now, we may lose, but we're never going to have another night. We were absolutely outmatched. You could tell that early on. We had no clue, had no chance of trying to block them up front. And they got a really good football program. We knew that coming in. But to me, it's about where our program is, about our kids competing. And we got to see how we're going to respond, because we still got to meet of our schedule. And in my opinion, games that are winnable. We got winnable games coming up. And if we got to rebound from this and regroup, we're going to be okay. But I was proud that our kids come back out, and I saw a lot more fight in the second half than we did in the first half.
Yeah, we did. We played a whole lot better, and then it was really nice to stick it in right there at the end after they ran the big boys back out there. And it almost looked like it was a direct snap to Malik as he was running by.
Well, it wasn't a direct snap, but it ended up that way. But you know what? It was good to go score. I mean, right now, and I mean this, and I've said that, and I know everybody was excited, and we are, and we still are, man. It is a different day. But this thing's going to take time, and we knew this, and I was afraid. I wasn't afraid to know. I'm sure I didn't realize we'd get beat like this, but I was afraid that, man, we're not where people think we are, and I know that. I've been coaching 17 years. I know what we got and what we don't have. But I know this, I was proud to see our kids not go quit and just completely lay down in the second half. I was proud that we went out there and fight. And as long as I'm going to be the head football coach here, we'll always go fight. That I promise.
There you go, guys. Continue to fight, and it's not going to happen overnight.
Hey,
we've said that from day one.
And we knew it's a rebuilding year, or maybe even a 2-year rebuild.
Restructuring
altogether.
Is a better word for it.
But the first thing you got to have when you rebuild is you got to change the attitude and change the culture, and he's done that. It's coming along. You know, it takes a while to turn a big ship all the way around, but you can see the process in the works.
And guys, we got a huge region game coming up next week.
Oh, yeah.
Here. I mean, this is going to be, it'll tell the tale of this season. I mean, it's that. I mean, you try not to make games important, but it really does tell the tale for our season. Is next week is how these kids respond from this, and like Coach said, second half they came out with more fight in them. We're going to need that kind of fight when we come up against Enterprise next week.
Yeah, we got Enterprise next week, which is a winnable game for us, and then we got Wetumpka at homecoming, which is the non-regional play, and then the next 4: Lee, Jeff Davis, Auburn, Smith Station. Those are 4 straight region games. So you got to have Enterprise. You got to win Enterprise next week to stay in the playoff hunt. Otherwise, it'll be very difficult to even crack the top 4 in this region again. It is a very competitive region, and there's no doubt about that. But our guys have every opportunity in the world still before them. All the goals are still in place. And you just got to, like Coach Ross said, just keep fighting. As long as he's the head coach, this team will fight to the last whistle.
And an encouraging thing, we do our alma mater at the end of the game. I mean, the kids were there, united. There wasn't any off to the side sulking. The entire team was in there, locked arms, doing the alma mater. I mean, that is a positive sign from things that may not have been as positive in the past in situations like this, where it would people would be straggling off to the side, not really caring, and everything. But the entire team participated and attentively, and that was kind of a bright spot I saw tonight, following the game. The attitude of the kids, that I think we got some fight left in us, and we're going to show it next week.
And another bright side tonight is I did not see anybody come off the field and stay off the field due to injury.
Yes.
So we're staying healthy.
I want to bring up one other quick thing too. This game was billed as a big emotional. Both teams handled it well. I will say this: as far as I didn't see any extracurricular activity, any pushing, shoving, or anything like that. Both teams handled themselves well in this ball game, and I think they both deserve credit for that, because I think people were looking for this to be a chippy type ball game, but the kids showed that they were more, they were more adults than the adults saying that, So
yeah, no doubt about it. Well, listen, it's been a great night. We still got some sponsors that we want to mention to you before we go off the air tonight. D&J Auto Plus, filling his great step over there on Highway 82, specialized in service and fast hydraulic hose repair for you West Otaga farmers. Also, their aftermarket parts, alternators, brake lights, from fog lights, axles, everything. Get your parts for replacing your